All
So
right.
the Zosta. Oh, I'm so sorry. Go
Okay, she
ahead.
must not have heard me, but that's fine. We'll
I
just
just
let her go on with whatever she was gonna say because
summarily ignore the fuck out of
that'll be the
you.
most entertaining part of this stream anyway.
And now
So.
Brian is going to recap. Take it away,
Oh,
Brian.
oh no! I was hoping that you would say some more stuff because I wasn't ready to recap. Anyway, no.
I
So,
got a lovely bunch of coconuts.
yeah. So, okay. So last time you guys got up
Oh,
to
really good
Adric's Folly,
coconuts.
some of you guys had went up and Slag was Slag UA and Farkas, right? Correct? Is that?
Yep.
Oh no. UA was back on the trail, right?
Well,
Yes, because
UA's
he's
part way
got the
there.
girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know why UA's on the thing. I think I was showing Teeny something. Anyway, so
Yes.
all right. So where are we? We are at the Chapel of Thesaurus, but that's not where we want to be. We were at
The
the
Chapel of Thesaurus. Is there another name for it?
Yep. It's a synonym. Anyway, it's made of cinnamon. Anyway, so Kellen and Farkas and
Oh, there I am.
Gregor, that's who it was, had went off toward the chapel, and Silverhorns, you were kind of hanging out with Nanu, the Minotaur architect, or not architect, archaeologist, and Yue was walking with Saral, the female priest, Drow priest,
Yep.
and everybody else was kind of, you know, behind a bit. But as Yue and Saral were heading up, um, uh, Apollo kind of was going to sneak off with the others too, and was like clumsy about it, and was blatantly obvious, and so the guards had spotted everybody, except for the ones that actually were stealthy. Um, the guards had spotted everybody, and then they seen, and you could see them reacting, and they were walking back and forth, and like hey, and pointing and whatever, and and then
Can you give him a finger?
as Yue and Saral got a little bit closer, they kind of like looked at each other and kind of like you could kind of see them like maybe shrug a little bit and kind of just go back to their positions,
okay.
Okay, it's look whatever. Um, for Silverhorns and Nanu was just gonna walk up there anyways, and he didn't think they would attack him for whatever reason.
Right.
Um, after they reacted the way they did, uh, Apollo, Thyron, Gold Sneezer, and Silverhorns, you would all know that they probably would have attacked Denu the way they reacted the way they did. But what you guys are all thinking now is that you think that maybe because Saral is with her, they think
Right.
that that UA that he is Saral's prisoner
Ah.
rather than the other way around.
I'm sorry, that was hilarious.
So that maybe they think that UA is not a threat because, well, obviously that's Saral down there, and Saral is meant to be here. So
Right.
so that's where we were basically when we left, and
Okay.
we left we left Callan, Farkas, and Gregor at the Chapel of Flesoros, which is basically a chapel to like a light god, which in this case will be like Lathander.
Okay.
Um, and I don't have
They got
Gregor
a
on the
third
map.
less calories than the light gods.
Yeah, he's a extra light.
More
He's a half,
less filling.
quarter
Less filling.
quarter less calories.
Yeah.
Tastes
More
great.
filling, less calories.
Tastes
or
great.
something
Less
like that.
filling. I don't know.
Ooh.
It's great, less filling.
I did
This
find
t-
my campaign notes from that last session too. There's a lot of just like information stuff. Um,
Gregor, there we go.
the
There's Gregor.
Zosta is the main person there, who basically seems to be gathering live people to sacrifice them to law to gain benefit.
Yeah, and I don't know when the last time you were here, John, but the interaction between Saral and you guys has also revealed that the Moon Shard would have been taken to Adric's Folly and then onto Holoth by now.
Oh, okay.
Like it's no longer at Adrich Folly. It's gone. But it had gotten there, like a day ago or 2 days ago, something like that, and you know,
On the Hola.
and then on its way. Yeah.
And apparently Fazasa has a shadow spider. If anybody's into arachnids.
Shadow Spider.
Yeah.
So this season seems
Yeah.
like it's
This
about
is
to end up being
this
an
is
episode
new to
of
me.
Oz.
Oh no, just kidding.
But my notes says what my notes say. Also, there's some weird shit going on with the dead. So whenever someone like dies, they immediately
Gen
stand
X.
back up.
How did you
Oh
guys?
my
Like they're
goodness,
being
what
How
turned
the
did you
into
heck?
stay
ghouls
out
or
of the?
Yeah. So yeah, there was a basically like there's like a mist, right? First of all, there's
Right.
like a mist surrounding the Adrix Valley, like a light mist, but it's also like just basically this zone of like unease, like you feel like a zone of like feeling uneasy in that area, and it's known to bring dead people back to life. Well,
Oh,
not back to life, but back to undeath. So
oh,
Revive them.
and not
Oh,
not in a good way.
miasmas. I hate miasmas.
yeah, Fazasa is not a cleric. She is like a general of some sort. Her second in command is the cleric.
Yeah.
Something else too that we were also told. So a lot of information. Info dump is what it was.
Yeah, that would the second in command would be what's her name, right? Yoflid,
Ah,
I think.
Yeah.
If I remember.
Yeah.
If I'm
Well,
remembering
we'll ask
correctly.
the DM.
If I'm
The
remembering
DM
correctly.
should know that.
I've got Yofflet's head, don't I? Is that whose head I
Yeah.
have?
Oh no, yeah, okay,
Yes.
so not Yoflid. Then not Yoflid because he's he's Soral's brother. So maybe Soral. No, it's it starts with an M, anyways. I don't know.
Their
Anybody
name's
remember?
Meriwether now.
Martha.
Martha, yeah.
Or Marge.
Why'd you say that name? Anyway.
Why'd you
yeah.
God, I hated that scene.
Anyway,
Aw.
so
Ah.
Me too.
Aww. So much hate. So much hate. And such a otherwise friendly person.
Hey, the offspring told me it was cool to hate.
so I don't remember the lady's name either off the top of my head, but I keep coming back to Marceline, which is the vampire lady on Adventure Time.
Adventure Time. I like Marceline. He has this bass that she plays, and
Yeah. And,
she hates it when you take her fries.
and Finn is all in love with her.
I'm a little buff baby.
Boy.
And up at your buns.
Oh, you know what? I'm not very bright sometimes. I could just look in the thing over here.
The module?
The module, like the chat log thing, the
Oh, there's that too.
the journal, that's what it's called. And I could just look in there probably and see the name. Nope, I got it just as Drow Cleric right now. But anyway, but
Just have her announce herself when we meet her.
is it Mia or Maya? I don't think that is, but I mean, I think it's like Marine or something like that, or Grand Marnier. I don't know, something.
Yeah, there you go.
Has a scent of orange, but will still kick your ass.
It tastes like cherries. I don't know. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego?
It's Carmen Sandiego.
Okay, so
She's the one that's stolen
We
this
should
shard.
probably ask Player.
so yeah, so these future people are like going, what's going on here? Yeah. Anyway, but I was wanting to post on Facebook, but John, do you got the thing right there? You want to do the intro?
Oh no, I don't have my phone.
Oh, it's on your phone.
Yeah,
How dare you? Okay. All right. So we're gonna throw you this intro here real quick.
Bum.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-bum. Boom. All right. Maybe we're gonna throw you an intro. There we are.
Welcome here to Action Sage. We hope we entertain you.
Yeah, that'd probably be
Okay,
a
I can do it, though.
better
I can look-
intro. Hail and well met, adventurers! Welcome to the realm of imagination and dice rolls, Action Surge, where epic tales unfold, dragons breathe fire, and heroes rise against the darkness. Join us as we embark upon a journey through the fantastical world of Dungeons and Dragons, led by me, Brian Germain, the okayest DM ever, and accompanied by a band of misfit players. Each session promises excitement, laughter, mischief making, and maybe even a touch of danger. So grab your dice, sharpen your wits, and prepare to immerse yourself in a story where anything is possible. We will tell tales of valor, weave stories that will echo through the ages, and talk a lot of rubbish because the action starts now. I kind of feel like I should just change that to talk a lot of bullshit. It's not like we're not going to drop the F-bomb in this thing at some point, but anyway.
Oh yeah. I'm
Talk
sure.
a lot of fucking rubbish. There.
Talk a lot.
We cleaned up the rubbish. We cleaned up the rubbish part.
Clean up the rubbish with the F-bomb, eh?
Yeah, we're gonna talk a lot of fucking trash, man. We're gonna talk a lot of fucking trash.
I'm gonna twitch my chair real quick.
You're going to twitch your chair?
I'm gonna switch it. I'm gonna switch it.
I thought he was going to twitch it. I don't know what that means. You're already live streaming on Twitch. I don't...
I'm switching here in a second.
His
My
chair has a separate Twitch channel.
If it's any consolation, my left arm is twitching. I guess the shoulder thing will do that to you.
Okay, we'll put that in notes.
Okay.
Ryan's arm twitching.
All right, good, got it.
The ford. The bridge. The ford. Why is it? Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, good.
I have to switch my camera. Because it might be shorter.
Let
me check.
So I wanted to basically go over to Gregor, Callan, and Farkas at the chapel.
Woohoo!
So
The
Gregor,
advanced software.
so because it's going to take you guys basically kind of speed stealthed your way up there, so to speak. And everybody else was kind of moving back at a normal pace, kind of trudging along to kind of give you guys some time to make your way up there. And so while everybody else is essentially a live visual distraction on the road, you guys have a little bit of time to kind of check this place out here. So yeah. So you guys get up there. Basically, it's a small chapel to the light of life. You don't know a whole ton about it because Nanu is not here to explain every detail, but you do know that it was used by the people of Adric's Folly back in the day. Like back when in Adric's Folly was like more inhabited by the Vic Mordir and the other group of people. Now the
Normal living people.
yeah. Now the Vic Mordir have taken over this this area. I think maybe it's Maya of Embia, but anyway, Mina Larethar. Mina Larethar. That was the name of the Drow, that priestess that is Thizasta's second in command.
Of course.
And but anyway, the miasma or whatever is, like whatever you want to call it, surrounding Adric's Folly, is often known as the Dead Walk. And the mist is known as the Keening Mist. That was the other thing. Besides the uneasy feel, you could also hear a kind of a high pitched keening, but very faint.
So the dead walk is not the mist. The dead walk is the area.
Miasma.
The Dead Walk is the area
Miasma.
the area inhabited by the miasma, the mist. It's
Oh, gotcha.
it's basically anywhere in that area is considered the Dead Walk.
Gotcha. So would you use that to make dead
Like
stir fry?
like the sidewalk, only deader.
Okay then.
The dead side of the sidewalk.
The underside, right? Worms.
I got nothing.
bugs.
Glad we're the dead walk.
All right. So, jeez.
Is it easy? Is it easy for the group here to get inside? Is
Um,
there a
where you guys are though, also at the Adrian Folly, you did see a door as you were coming up. Where you guys are at the chapel though, you notice that mist is not around this chapel, and that the sound is gone, and like that this chapel area seems not to be affected by any of that.
cool? If I remember a little bit, is our idea was to make this as a chapel as a midway point, but then at some point we were going to advance to the door that you're talking about. But this was our first. We were heading for here first.
No, yeah, but I meant as you come up to the chapel, you see a door on the chapel too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So you guys are like kind of on the south side of the chapel to kind of have cover from anybody looking on from the castle, from the keep.
And where's the door?
The door is over here, located on the west side. It's a large, double door chapel type, chapel doors, like double doors, and made of like an oak, probably like a dark stained oak, and with iron bands and big iron rings, and the whole place looks like it's, been kept in fairly decent condition. Like obviously, whoever is still around still puts some stock in the importance of this chapel.
Or at least keeping it clean.
Yeah.
I think last time Gregor had cast that. That's why we had the group going ahead, because it gives it gives advantage on stealth.
Right,
checks.
and okay, so yeah, and I think that you guys had markings on the other page, but so what is?
Yeah.
Uh,
Basically, it's
yeah, the forest floor swirls and shifts around you. Welcome you to its embrace. Advantage on dexterity, stealth checks to hide. While in the forest, you have advantage on your next initiative. Okay, yeah, and you're still somewhat in the forest, but you're in an opening right now. But even let me mark you guys with a little, I don't know, like a foot or something. I don't know.
yeah. I just remember that I think that's sort of what our idea was. We'll go ahead with that and stay out of.
Actually, no, we'll do this with a stealth symbol that I always use. The little
Okay. So
the
we
little
can.
ninja mask.
Ninjas.
Just so everybody knows you're on advantage on stealth.
Ninjas for the win.
Ninjas. You did not know Ninja Rangers were in the area, or Ninja Thieves, or Ninja
Or my
Bards.
black cameras.
Ninja Bards. Those are the bards. Those are the ninjas that sing. Anyway, so
Where's that coming from?
Smurfs. La 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 la. Smurf Neblins.
yeah, you don't hear it until it's too late.
Does Focus? Do you want to go check the door? You still got you're our stealthiest, and then you got stealth on top of stealth. You want to try to see if you can get that open?
Well, I was going to check through the windows and see what's inside. So we could do that
Okay, that's cool.
on the side. Because if we go around to the west side of the building, we're going to be in direct line of sight of the.
I know, and you got some help on stealth, which is, but sure, have a look at the window. That's cool.
How high up are the windows, Brian? Like from
They're
the ground?
they're about like maybe 4 feet. Like about chest high. About chest high. Yeah, you could easily get up through a window. When you get up to them, you see stained glass, so it's hard to see what's inside there. It's hard to make out what's inside there. You can see you can definitely see there's like pews and stuff, but other than that, you're kind of at a loss. Details wise, anyway.
Okay. I was just trying to make sure to see if I could see anybody inside.
You don't
So
see it. You don't see any movement.
okay,
I take that back. You do see movement, but it's obviously light.
like a flame flickering kind
Yeah,
of thing.
like the flickering of a light. Yep.
Okay, okay. Well, I will come back. Let Callan and Gregor know what I saw. That I will attempt to sneak in through the front door.
Okay. So give me that stealth check.
With advantage.
You can.
Yep.
Yeah. You can do it.
17.
17. All right.
That's pretty good.
So let me do this here. Let me pull out a guard guy here. Oop. Hang on. Okay. Let me pull out a guard guy. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I'm not trying to be super unfair here, but I figure that the guys on the towers would probably be more likely to be archers than anything else. So I am going to allow for them to be the ones that make this detection check at disadvantage. And 8 is not going to find you. So you're good.
Okay.
You get up there, you think you're relatively unnoticed. You feel like, actually, it'd probably be like disadvantage -1 the way we do soft stacking too, because so they probably would have got a 7 total, but because of the idea that they already have a target to focus on.
Oh,
Yeah, the people walking down the road in front of them are their main target right now. So. Okay, so you get up to the door.
I'll check the door, see if it's locked.
It is not locked.
Do a quick inspection for traps. Would that be investigation or?
You can do investigation.
We'll check to see if it's trapped or not. That'd be just a regular roll.
And you realize also that while you're less than a quarter mile from the castle walls, a quarter mile is still quite a bit. Still a decent distance. You're probably like maybe 1,000 feet from the castle walls, so that you're still a good distance away, the length of a football field at least.
And I'm wearing all colors anyway, like grays.
What'd you get? 17 on investigation. You notice that there are no traps.
Okay.
And you also notice that the way the door is laid out, someone would have to be, kind of a master trap builder, which means they would also be probably a master trap evader, in order to hide a trap that wouldn't be somewhat obvious.
Or the size.
Yeah.
Okay. These doors. I'm assuming these doors open inward.
They actually, yeah, they open inward, but a little force could probably make them open outward also.
It makes too much noise if they don't normally open inward. That's the way I would
Okay.
try to open it.
Okay. So are you gonna try to open them?
Yep. I only want to open one side of the door to try to minimize the light exiting out the building.
Okay. All right.
Because if I bust both doors open, there's going to be a little flood of light that shines out in this outer area, I'm assuming, and that could draw attention to
Right.
it. So,
Well, and keep in mind it is getting lighter because it's like getting to be getting to be daytime. Like getting to. I mean, it's daytime, but it's getting to be closer to like that noon time. And the eclipse has lifted, and a lot of the gray fog has lifted.
as I'm ready to go in, I'm gonna do like a little whistle to Colin and Gregor and
Mm-hmm.
tell them if they want to follow me, they can come on up.
Okay.
So we can all go in at this like relatively quickly.
Okay. So before you open the door altogether, is
Yeah.
that what you're saying? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna stealth it up then.
Okay.
Do.
Callan, you got.
Wait, I want to do it at advantage.
I was gonna say, do you have Gregor's stats too opened?
Mhm.
Okay.
This is all right. This is Gregor. In fact,
Ooh. Lucky you got that 30.
yep, that's at advantage. So
Yep. 30 is good.
and so yeah, at advantage, disadvantage cancels out. So takes the first one, and this is slag. Less complicated.
Okay.
22.
All right. We've already established that the archers don't see you at all, so
Okay.
they got a 7. So they're not gonna see a. They didn't see a 17. They're definitely not gonna see a 30 or a 22. So,
So one of the things that we're kind of doing the fingers to the lips, as far as trying to stay quiet, but in a very subdued voice. Gregor will mention that in his to remind the other group when we get there that if there would be any advantage in trying to trick the folks, he does have disguise self in his list of different spells that he has. So if we want to, if that would be appealing for him to, for us to try to sneak in, he can do that, and we'll kind of wait. Hopefully, the other people have been watching us and seen us go in, and they'll be able to act accordingly. And we high five Farkas for good stealthing.
So I think we're just gonna sneak inside the building. Then I take it.
what's that?
Yeah, if you asked if we were going to go inside the building, I'd say yes.
So I don't know how to get in there. I can't move my character into it. So
You got to open the door first. There you go. Now you should be able to move through there.
Oh, that's clever.
I'll move to this square right here.
So this was one of the maps I got in Dungeon Alchemist. That was pretty cool.
Very nice.
Somebody else has already
no.
actually made it up, but it's just easily portable.
That is
over to
neat,
Dungeon
and
Alchemist.
even Spike can't go through the walls. There we go. So Spike's there.
All right. Hold on, I'm looking for a good Drow picture because I wanna. I'm posting this on Facebook. Yeah, that looks good. Good enough.
Okay, Farkas, let's hold out here and wait for the rest of the group to catch up.
Oh, dark.
You want me to open the door? You're saying?
Do what?
Oh, if you want to step in and to make it easier for them to get in, be able to open it a little bit, so you can help them get there in easily. That'd be great.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So when you get in there, you can see what appears to be a statue of Lathander with wings, holding a ball of light, and the ball of light appears to be some sort of very bright continual flame. It's relatively nondescript. There's a door to your left and right as you walk in. There is a what do you call it? Is it a reliquary? Reliquary, I think. Off to behind the podium.
Oh, so it's like that would be where the priest or whatever would go.
Yeah,
to
yeah. I
get their
can't remember
sermons
what the
ready
name
and
of it is.
stuff.
I think it's I can't remember what it's called, but yeah.
Yeah,
Like-
I think it's your reliquary.
Yeah. So yeah, there's and then there is a podium, kind of, by the statue, like you would do your sermon from like in front of the statue, kind of. But there's a yeah that's a this here's a chair like that somebody would sit in, like a deacon or another priest or
So the podium kind of right here.
yeah, the podium would be like in front of the thing, in front of the statue and like underneath the flame, kind of.
Right, right.
You would stand under the flame like you had a bright idea the whole time.
I feel illuminated.
I have been enlightened. Okay, so yeah, so
I'm
Yeah.
playing with the window.
yep. Um, yeah, so there is basically, like what you see in there, as Gregor opens that door, is he sees some stairs going down.
He was more just being curious. He's not going to go down without the group.
And then
so.
and then of course you see
For
the
the
like
time being.
the whatever you call that, the reliquary, but maybe I had the name, but I don't remember it now. I do think it's called the reliquary, but I can't remember.
Lots of sacramental wine.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Chapel. The chapel. Where is it? Okay, so yeah. So I mean, other than that, there's not much in there. I mean, you can see there are some little windows on the doors to the right and left as you enter, and you can see some light coming from the doors to the east. You can see a little bit of light flickering through there. Other than that, nothing. I believe that's yeah. I believe that's on.
We're going to
Yeah.
hang tight, wait for the rest of the crew.
Yep.
And not open stuff up and start having
Okay.
things attack
Okay, so
us
you guys
before
are-
we get everyone there.
I noticed one of you opened a window. Did one of you go through the window, or maybe one of you
I
didn't
was-
open a window?
no,
but,
I was-
okay. Okay.
I was playing with the mechanic.
Okay, you just messed
I didn't
around with
really
it. Okay,
do
yeah, you
that.
can open the windows. The windows are openable. They open inward into the chapel though. Just for anybody that would look
Thank
at them
you.
would know that, and you would know that they open into the chapel, and they kind of do this. They're like almost like a door. They're not like slide up, or anything. They're like stained
Right.
glass windows that open like a door kind of thing.
I like casement
Gotcha.
windows.
Right. So, all right. So we'll go back to our guys walking down the bunny trail, so to speak, and I'm gonna keep you guys on the map over at the right hand side, just so you can see what's going on if you need to. So UA, you're walking toward the thing with Saral. We'll put everybody kind of a little bit closer. Silverhorns, are you and Nanu gonna stay out of the way still, or we'll do this. Put you up 20 feet further. Are you and Nanu staying out of the way, or are you guys going to join the rest of the crew on the road?
Probably join the rest of the crew on the road.
Okay. So I will put you over. Whoop.
I figured what we would probably
That
do
direction.
is head over towards the chapel at some point.
Okay, so you're just gonna walk up and walk toward the chapel. Is that kind of the idea?
Or maybe cut through the woods. But if that's gonna look suspicious, then are we within
that's-
range of their
That's
arrows?
I would say that's up to you. 1,000 feet? I don't know. That's a good question. Hang on one second. I think that a longbow
Is what?
does
It's
have
not 1,000 feet.
pretty close to that range.
it?
600 feet is the range on a longbow. So
Okay, so we are not.
so you won't, even at the chapel, you won't be quite in the range yet. Yeah, you could for my part, even though Raw says 600 feet, I would say from the top of a castle, you could get a farther range on a longbow, but firing beyond that 600 feet is probably not going to be an accurate thing in any way, shape, or form, considering that even at that 600, you'd be at disadvantage.
Yeah, definitely. Your arrow's
If-
gonna lose a lot of momentum.
If you were an army raining 1,000 arrows, that'd be a different story. But
Accuracy is
Yep.
but outside of Raw, if you're really nerdy, you'll know that there were English archers that could shoot well over 1,600 feet. Anyway, so go ahead.
Are these mercenaries that badass?
Yeah, there were
If they're that badass, they're probably
actually not
you
even
know.
mercenaries, just a lot of English archers. They were
Yeah, the
trained.
Welsh
They were trained
longbow
with a
men.
longbow to shoot over 1,600 feet.
No, I mean these guys on top of the castle wall.
Oh
they're-
no, these guys are not that badass. No.
Well, I mean, they would probably have to arc it way up, and you didn't see it fire, and you'd be able to go and move before it
Yeah.
and take cover before it fell down, I suppose.
Yeah.
But even if you did take an arrow, it would have
Hold your
lost a lot of
shield.
momentum.
Hold your
at that
shield like
distance.
this.
they're not Martin Longbow.
Yeah, I still have the drow ready because if anything comes flying at me, I'm gonna pull her in front of me. I don't care if it's a rogue sparrow. She's getting a sparrow in the
A
face.
rogue sparrow.
Yeah,
A rogue,
it's a bat.
a rogue sparrow to the face.
Yeah, that's right. Tennis ball, you name it.
Hey, RPG professor, thanks for joining us.
No.
Hello.
I think are you the professor? I think I know who you are. Maybe I think I know about you. Anyway, but yeah. So
Is that sounds pretty ominous there.
no, the professor. I think
think
he's
I
my
know
twin,
what
or I think I'm his twin. I don't know. However you want to discuss it. I don't know.
I'm sorry,
There's this
Professor.
guy who
You can
goes
make
by the professor.
Make
and
radios out of seashells.
Ah.
What's the raw definition of doppelganger? That
Doppelganger.
would
Yes,
be my guess.
I'm his doppelganger. That's what it is. Because
I see.
everyone knows I'm not the real Brian. Anyways, I was replaced as a pod person long ago. Anyway,
Well, I
so
told Rich I was nice, Brian. So yeah. I say that we're just
Yeah, you
gonna,
said that.
gonna skirt the line of just staying outside of their range and then start heading over towards the chapel.
okay, yeah,
That's what
you
is
you
gonna
guys
do.
know you'll be outside of the range all the way up to the chapel. So you're just gonna go up. Okay, so we'll do this. Grab you
What you
guys.
can do is open the side window, have them come in through the window.
I'm gonna grab you
Can't walk in
guys.
the door.
Bring you over to the chapel. You guys basically kind of just walk up to the place like you freaking own it.
That's what you always planning on
And,
doing. He's got the drow. I mean,
and of course the guards are really none the wiser, and they don't really think anything about it because I mean, like, you're there with a drow, so you must are supposed to be there with a drow. I mean,
Wow, these guys are really, really bad at their job.
yeah. Well, and there is the whole idea that, I mean, in many areas, drow are considered to be so adept that the idea of one of them getting caught and captured is a little bit silly. And if you're the Vic Mordier, like these guards, these mercenaries on the battlements, and you're kind of a badass, and you've been overtaken and kind of ruled by these drow, the idea becomes even more so silly.
Right.
Like,
obviously, she
like, 'cause we're
single-handedly
badasses
has
and-
captured us all.
yeah, we're badasses, and they kind of run us. I mean, of course, no normal, just puny human person would be whatever, like that kind of thing, maybe. Even though they're humans,
That's
but you know what I'm
the
saying. That's
mistake.
neither here nor there.
Never assume.
Okay, yeah. So the doors are open here, up here. You notice that when you get up there, the doors are open. Also-
there's a cat standing in the doorway.
I forgot to mention, yeah, that you see Farkas in the doorway. I forgot to mention
Farkas,
Farkas.
are you gonna go in? Or are you gonna go out?
Well,
Make up your mind.
Should he stay or should he go now?
Farkas walks in. Farkas goes out. Farkas walks in. Farkas goes out.
I'm in. I'm out. I'm in. I'm out.
Take one, Farkas.
He's not a house.
Negative 20 degrees outside.
So I
He's
open
thinking
one
about
door
it.
for him to kind of get in. Then we'll shut it.
Yeah. So
Okay.
so what I was gonna say though is, Farkas, you did notice that when you opened the door for the first time, I've got everybody in the chat down in the lower right hand window. I don't know why that's so funny. I don't know why that happened. Anyways, um, well, yeah, everybody Discord's in the lower right window. We can fit them all in there. Um, but anyways, you did notice when you opened the door that there was like a slight squeak at the beginning, but then like smooth, very smooth opening. Like so, obviously these hinges have been oiled and such. You know,
They've been oiled and been used.
yeah, oiled and used somewhat regularly, and or entered somewhat regularly. So, you know, you figure within the last month or so that they've been oiled. You know,
Okay,
I mean, oil lasts pretty good on a door.
so I'll back up to here and I'm gonna let them come in.
All right.
I'm gonna check this door right here. That's ahead of me. I also want to make sure everybody gets in safely first.
Okay.
Yeah, UOA will move in, and he'll kind of like say, "Come on, sweetheart," and he'll pull Thrall along with him.
Okay. You see Nanu kind of walk over to the side of the building, and he's studying the stained glass, and you can hear him mumbling something to himself, but you know, rather loudly in his deep voice. He's kind of like, this is much different than I expected for the patterns of the stained glass. I expected that they were going to be much better filigree here that would be more pronounced, but this is definitely more of a dwarven style rather than an elven style, and I thought that Lathander would be, I don't know, more light and airy. And just going on and on.
I'm
Keeping
gonna
himself amazed.
follow people in.
Okay. Yeah. Right.
I'm gonna sit on this chair.
You guys hear Gold Sneezer sneeze a couple times while he's out there.
Sounds about right.
So you're gonna walk in without
Anyone
Saral and just
I
kind of leave
said
her
I'm
behind?
gonna pull her along.
Oh, okay.
I can't move her.
Oh, you can't move her? Okay, here, let me...
No.
Yeah, no one can move her. I tried to.
I don't know if
We're
I
not-
can give you... Yeah, I don't think I can give you control over token without... Okay,
Yeah,
that's fair.
because he said, "Come on, sweetheart," and he kind of gave her a yank. So.
Okay, so there? Kind of? Is that where she's right next to you kind of thing, or...?
Yeah, probably.
You kind of, when she goes in there, you hear her give an audible, like, almost like a sigh or a, like the, you know, she, ugh, you know, like, ugh, you know, yeah, like, you know, this place disgusts me kind of thing.
Right.
She might even say something along those lines, like, oh, this place is disgusting, like, you know, something, you know, but.
Yeah, he'll say, "Yeah, it gives me the creeps too."
So
Do we
much
have anybody
light
here
and
who,
goody-goodiness.
worships Lythander? I don't know what we got as far as all our folks. Anyone worship Lythander?
Thunder worships me.
Are you going to open that door to your to the north there, Farkas?
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and click on it. It should open. It's unlocked. If they're locked, you won't be able to open them. So that is.
Oh yeah. So UA's like, "Now what? Like, okay, what'd you guys find? What's going on here?"
Basically, all you see when you enter there is kind of a nondescript chapel. You know, like a pews and you know podium and the pedestal, like not pedestal. What's the word? The altar.
Lectern?
Altar. Yeah. And you know, nondescript, but the altar itself does have a nice statue of Lathander, but you know, winged, you know, carrying, you know, it's a little bit grandiose for for you know, as plain as the rest of the chapel is. So, farthest to your north, you see what looks to be a small like library slash study area. There's a few books on the shelves, but what looks like religious dogmatic texts of some sort, and
Okay, so there's nobody in there or anything.
no, nobody in there. There is a candle or a lantern off to the like west of the door where you could, you know, add some light if you wanted to, but Excuse me.
Is that a clickable item for us? Can we?
I don't think so, but that would be cool.
Huh.
That'd
We
be a
wanna
cool.
click it.
That'd be a cool addition. Yeah.
Hmm.
Nothing in here.
I want to be able to turn the lights on and off, man.
I'll just move up towards the altar then.
Okay, so Apollo, when you open that door, you notice that there are two lit sconces on the wall and a cistern in the middle that contains some sort of water.
Do I want the water?
Do you want the water? I don't know. Are you thirsty? Do you? Do you
Fill up
gotta?
some vials
I don't
full
know.
of that.
Do you know anything about Lathandran rituals?
I don't know. Let's find out.
Make
Will that be
a religion,
Warjack, arcane?
religion or history?
Let's go history. I got a 5 in that.
And we'll give it to you at advantage. This is kind of standard stuff. Oh,
Whoa.
23, you don't need advantage, but okay.
I was
So
gonna
you,
say, I
you
don't
know
think
that cistern of water is probably filled with holy water.
Get some bucket.
Sweet.
Fill that stuff up.
Well, work on zombies.
It'll fill about 2.5 water skins.
Let's take it.
Do
Or-
you have an empty water skin?
Let's find out.
Are you going to make an empty water skin if you don't? I'm drinking holy
Do I
water.
have the means? I have a scroll. I have a purse. How do I have a purse? Huh. I have a ring. I have a backpack.
You have a purse to keep your coins in.
Bedroll, mess kit, tinderbox, torch. I do have a water skin.
There you go. So you
How many
could
do
you
I
could,
have?
you could dump your water skin out, but that means you don't have anything to drink except for unless you have wine or flasks of wine or something like that.
Okay.
We
One of
already
them
have
says
5
a
vials of
1 and
holy
the other
water.
one says a 5. So does that mean I have one?
That's what I was wondering. Okay, we have 5. Okay.
5 vials of holy water. We also have 10 empty vials.
There you go. You can fill up vials too. 10 empty
Yeah.
vials of holy water.
And then we'll have 15 vials of holy
I mean, I'm sure there's something we can run into that
I would
throwing-
say- I
that
would say
throwing
with that-
holy water at will be useful for.
I was gonna say Apollo would know with that 23 history check that throwing holy water at undead is kind of like throwing Molotov cocktails at normal people.
Yes, playing Castlevania has paid off. So yeah, 23. My character knows this. Yeah, let's grab that.
All right.
Okay, so are you going to be like, hey, who's got the vials? Or do you mean
Yes.
say anything? Or just curious?
Yes.
Do you want to
Hey,
divide 'em up
vials,
somewhat?
holy water. Let's get this.
Yeah, we can divide them up. So since
We
I'm
can
keeping,
defile that.
let's defile it. I'm keeping track of party treasure, so I'm just going to say UA holds up these handfuls of vials, and he's like, yo.
Gregor,
Alright.
make a perception check too, by the way, while you're looking
Okay.
over that direction.
Gregor.
I was gonna say if you let
His-
Silverhorns
Go
know
ahead,
what he's got 2 water flasks. So he can dump one out.
Water flask? Okay, cool.
So it happens when you have multiple things open, you have to. All right, we'll go and do.
So I'll
Just
change
clean
these
up.
10 empty vials to 15 vials of holy water now.
Sweet.
16 perception for Gregor.
Okay. You notice that there's, in the chancel behind the altar there, that there is a sort of what looks to be a secret compartment in the back of the altar.
Like right where I'm placing myself.
No. That's behind a wall. So like it would be like when you're
Oh.
up here. So like
okay.
like
Like,
the back of the altar is
through-
like
up
be
through
like
the
the back
door.
of this thing.
Oh, there.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's usually
So like in
You're gonna-
there, and you find what looks to be 4 vials of potion of healing and a scroll.
Regular healing potion bottles of.
Yeah,
'Cause the healing comes in all sorts of varieties.
regular healing potions of healing. Yep. And there's 4 of those vials, and then the scroll is word of recall.
Oh, nice.
That's kind of a cool spell.
I'm sorry, I missed what you said, Brian.
The scroll.
Recall.
The scroll is word of recall.
Recall. Oh,
The scroll. Here, I'll put it in the chat. Scroll of
Yep.
word of recall. And yeah, and so to give, if you're not familiar with word of recall, it basically will, if I remember right, teleport you back to a spot.
Yep.
if it hasn't changed since one, yes.
What I'm
You
looking
and up to 5
for,
willing creatures within 5 feet of you.
you and up to 5 willing creatures. Yeah, there you go. So
It's like a checkpoint. That's a checkpoint.
I hadn't thought of it that way.
checkpoint. Yeah, you and up to 5 willing creatures within 5 feet of you instantly teleport to a previously designated sanctuary. You would assume and you would assume correctly that it would be this sanctuary that you teleport to. So,
Who would be the best person to hold
which
that?
okay, which I'm gonna meta game way outside of character, outside of DM type thing. That would be great to hold on to. Now, I mean, it might be coming more useful in this campaign or this part of the campaign at some point, but it would also be great if you held on to it for like 20 sessions. And then like you're in some crazy total random place and you need a teleport. Guess where you go? Right back here.
Somewhat
Just-
safe.
I mean, that's a cleric spell. So does, or is it not so much in this? Case?
In my things, I do basically it's anybody can read it.
Okay, who wants to hold it? I think that's one that we should just. I think that's one that we should not necessarily put in party treasure. We should. Someone should
if
have that.
you have party treasure, you
accessible.
guys should also like be like, who's holding party treasure? You know, it's like it's either still divided amongst you all or one person is holding it. You know, like that's how party treasure is going to work. You know,
That makes sense.
it's not just
And
unless you have a bag
to
of
hold
holding.
everything.
Right.
Here's something else for you to hold.
Right.
Yeah, if we happen to find a bag of holding, that'd be awesome.
Yeah. Do one of you guys have a bag of holding?
No, we're too new.
Nope.
We all started at
So
level
you guys
1.
are
and we
so
haven't-
you guys are all trying to drag around this stuff. Is that what you're?
Yeah. Oh, like
Well, I'm gonna say I'm looking through this stuff here right now. UA will carry anything small, like the vials and things like that. He's not gonna lug around the fucking spider legs and
Well,
the
you got lots of-
spider shell.
I was gonna say you got lots of extra people to carry stuff, so that's not that big a deal. But
Right.
So
Some of
do
this
you want
stuff
to?
too has been. Sorry, I've been trying to mark down who has what, like in
Yeah.
parentheses.
Mhm.
how's it place?
But we'll get to it.
this
We'll get to it.
this is a good thing for anybody watching that's never played D&D before because you know, kind of keeping track of certain things can be very important, and deciding who's going to do that and what, you know, how that's going to happen in the game will come up at some point usually, unless it's just kind of, you know, you can hand wave all that too. Like if you're a DM, you can just go, okay, so
I can hold on to the
that's party
scroll.
treasure. It's floating in this otherworldly dimensional miasma, and you know,
I mean,
you,
magic is
you
this.
reach
Why
in
not?
and grab it when you want it. You know, like, so you can do that too. So I mean, whatever.
Yeah, I
works.
like that one.
Well, it's
The
not like it
miasma.
breaks in universal logic, considering, you know, magic.
Yeah, my suspension of disbelief ended with dragons, so I'm good with that. Anyway, so
Okay. I guess it would be a good idea if we could at least, in our minds, if we have 4 things of healing that at least, you know, at least they're divided so that
yeah, give
They're not
everybody
all
one
on
that
one
has
person.
yeah, give everybody one that, you know, give 4 different people at least one.
Right.
right.
I have a potion of healing.
that's
so good.
And every
I need it.
you already have one. This is what you're saying.
A potion of
Yeah.
healing.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we're gonna skip Farkas for that, and then
I do not have one.
okay, so Callan
Okay.
gets one.
Mm-hmm.
Golds or Silverhorns.
I'm looking.
Do you have one? Also, there were some people who had potions
I
of
have
like
one.
superior healing and stuff like that too.
I have one. I have a potion of greater healing.
Okay, so then you're good. Okay, so then Apollo and
Apollo has one. He should have one. At least he did. He was given one. I don't know if he used it or not.
so Apollo, Callan, and UA would be the
Possible I
deciding
used
factors,
it
right?
because I'm not seeing it in my items list.
The other
UA
thing
does
is,
not
is
have
like
one.
the other thing is like we had mentioned just now is Silverhorns has a potion of greater healing, which is essentially 3 potions of healing. And what you might consider is if some of you have a potion of healing, give somebody 2 potions of healing. You know what I'm saying? If you have that, if like let's say if somebody's got a potion of healing, give somebody an extra one. You know.
Yeah, right. Make sure everybody has one, and then divide up the extras.
Now you can give those to Gregor and Gold Caesar and the NPCs too if you want, but
Right.
that's up to you how you want to do that.
We'll give one to Apollo because he doesn't have one. Give one to UA because he doesn't have one.
Thyron has lay on hands, so he doesn't necessarily need one, but he could use one just like anybody else.
No, and Byron could also help other people too. So
Right. He can lay
Yeah.
on hands on other people also. Yes.
Right. So that might be a good idea for him to have the potion because he's more want to go help other people.
No.
I think Silverhorn should have the bigger health potion though because he's got more health to lose. But also, Apollo is one of our frontline guys as well, so it also might be good to give it to him.
Okay, so
Some
I
things to
added
think
it.
about.
I'm just not sure if I did it right.
Okay, so Apollo, Callan, and UA and
UA.
Farkas all have at least 1 potion of healing now, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
I had mine before.
Yep.
Before all this. So
Right, but but as long as you have one, that's the important part.
I have one.
All right, so yeah, and then the scroll of word of recall. Who should be carrying that?
Probably a magic user.
Anybody can
I
use
bet
it.
you're-
Oh, anybody can use it? Oh, well, heck. Whoever's not going to die? I don't know.
I mean, that's a fair strategy. So, like, if somebody, like, if you guys were down to brass tacks, but you had one person that was still relatively healthy, had a bunch of hit points, then he could bring everybody back to here to try to heal up and bandage and whatever.
Right.
or at least 5. Yeah, but
But it would be better if it was him and the cleric or him and the paladin, like somebody that could heal other people, or him and the
Right.
bard,
Spend a
him and the
stone.
bard in this case,
I don't recommend
So I don't
giving
think you
it
guys
to
have a
UA.
cleric, right? Yeah, you guys don't
Right?
have a
He's
cleric.
stoned. He's stoned. Remember?
Don't recommend giving it to UA because we don't trust her enough to want to save everybody if she's the last person standing.
Yeah, sorry. Me saying this as a player, I would not give it to him.
UA is the one that would use the word of recall to
and just
trick.
save himself.
No, I was thinking to trick the willing to trick the creature into being willing in the first place, and then bring them back to the sanctuary to chop their head off.
Yeah.
Right.
Give me some head.
Jesus.
Well,
Say it. You made it weird.
scroll word of recall because I'm not normally in the thick of the fighting, but again, I'm not very tanky either. So
I'd say I'd take the Silverhorns. Not only does he have all those hit points, but he's got all that health potion too. Or Apollo, but Apollo at least to UA comes across as a bit more flighty. Like I'm not sure what I'm doing. Maybe this guy's gonna cut tail and run if he gets scared. Silverhorns, on the other hand, is gonna stand there, and just.
yeah,
Silverhorns just if you get it, leave it in an outside pocket so if you fall, we can grab it easily.
Right.
All right, so other than that, you guys pretty much know what's in the air. You get 10 more vials of holy water, and there's still plenty of holy water to fill another not wineskin, but water skin.
I think
if
everyone
you
should
want
have it. Everyone should have at least one thing of holy water, just to have.
So with the 10 and how many did you have to begin with? 5.
Yeah, we have a total of 15 now.
So 15.
Well, I
so
got 3 on me.
You
Okay,
already
so
had
that
three-
that's not including the 15 though, John. I don't think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, it's not.
So 15 aside from the ones that Silverhorns has on them.
Right.
And I'm filling a water.
So you
So
guys
everyone
could
should
dole
have at
those
least
out
two.
too. Yeah, you could. Yeah, everybody could have 2 or 3 possibly even. So, uh,
I'll take some holy water. Like 3 vials, possibly.
yeah, yeah.
Sure.
I'll take
Balls for
3.
Dorcas?
Down from through this door where the downstairs is, you can smell a little bit of kind of a musty smell. But it's obviously coming from like a basement area. And Gregor already knows that there's just some stairs that go down in there.
Did you got the 3 to me?
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's some
well-
stairs there.
Do 3
Just
each.
to let
with
you
the-
know.
So we'll have 3 left over.
I'll be like, hey,
Nah.
come on inside. You guys.
I'll figure out if I did this right or not after when we're off game.
Good.
I'm DMing again for AAW Games, which is the guys who created the Rise of the Drow. I'm DMing again at Gen Con this year for them to doing
Oh, nice.
Awesome.
doing the Slumbering Titan, and I think the floor is spiders,
Oh, nice.
but maybe Roltmork. Roltmork is another like Rise of the Drow type campaign. It's set in the same area, in their world or whatever. But
Right.
obviously we're in Forgotten Realms. But Roltmork is more like a mausoleum crypt style campaign. As far as I know.
Manny and Goldsmith are say, hey, everybody's going inside. Come on in.
Oh, yes, of course. I need you to go and study the columns inside where the pews connect the walls and such and blah, blah, blah. Yakety schmackety.
There's a bright lathander light. You probably want to stare at that for a while. Very bright.
It
makes
is
me see spots in front of my eyes.
it is quite bright, and I don't understand why it is yellow. I thought it would be more of a whitish color, that it's very interesting and makes me feel warm and fuzzy inside.
Well, you are warm and
This is
fuzzy.
creeping
It's
me
like
out.
warm and fuzzy on the outside, too, there, sir. Anyway.
Yeah, this is creeping me out.
Then my job is done. That's what
I'm gonna go this way. I need an adult.
I need an adult, is what you said?
Does someone want to? I would like to talk with the crew minus our captive to just propose a potential idea. Well, it's always an idea, a potential way forward. So
All right, I'll drag her
is-
outside.
Put her in
Okay,
Put her
and
in
we
the.
can tell you later.
Her area.
All right, come on, sweetheart.
They just stick her in this
You are,
room.
you're such a charmer.
I'm just gonna set the church on fire when we're out. Have fun.
That's why. I said
Again,
that's why I said take her in the room.
you guys are so predictable.
I'm gonna take her in a room.
How do we sleep
Well, you've been without your wife for a while, haven't you?
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah. The thought might be is okay. We know that we've got
Didn't even occur to me. Take
Hawthorne.
her in a room.
He has a disguise self. We've already got we have someone that we can is recognized. I have a disguise kit and have so we can actually make a couple of us up to look like we belong where we're going. And so if we would want to go with a sneak past them in plain sight pretending to be something else, we have that option. So I don't know if that's what we want to do. It's possible we can possible we might be able to find an under. In fact, we're kind of looking for an alternate way in, aren't we? Wasn't that mentioned to us by by listening to somebody's thoughts that we did last time.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so we kind of, so that's a thought anyway. But it's just, if we want to on top of it be look like we have some reason to be there, we could disguise ourselves. At least two of us could take a crack at it. And so let me just say that we've again said that to UA when he's back in. And what do you think?
Okay, what he would say is you do realize that because she's with us, they're just going to assume that she's captured us all. Which is why they haven't been
Until
bothering the rest of us.
Sure, until she talks. There are more of us. I mean, they might believe that a little bit more if there are a couple more people who look like they belong. I mean, she's powerful, but the whole group, she only thought, I know. I mean, the three of us managed to sneak by without getting caught, without being seen, I think.
Okay, so here's the thing. So there is all sorts of weird rulings on the disguise kit. A healer's kit has 10 uses. Okay, I'm going to say a disguise kit has 10 uses. The basic thing is like the basic. I think raw is a disguise kit. Once you use it, it's consumed and it's used. But that's kind of wonky to me. So I'm going to give it 10 uses.
Thanks. Yeah, I mean, the idea would be, I mean, Callan would point out that, no, I already got the Drow armor on, and so my disguise is going to be making myself facially, as far as complexion-wise, look Drowish.
Right. And why would you? I mean, you gotta like think to yourself, okay, what's a disguise kit look like in 5e? Is it like a tackle box? Is it some huge monstrosity? Like what? But like even if it's a tackle box, even if it's just a small tackle box, it's got to have more than just black makeup or just white makeup or just you
used a whole jar in one application.
It was a tackle box full of black makeup, but you could only use one.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say 10 uses.
Okay, that's
Just
cool.
Kind of.
So if we want to go that way, I think that it might give us an edge.
So if you I was sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh well, I was just saying that if you had if you have 10 uses, you could disguise 10 people basically.
Oh, that's true. Let me just. I'm gonna go and.
Obviously, you have like an advantage because you got the Drow armor.
Mm-hmm. Did anyone else take Drow armor?
UA is wearing some.
Okay, so UA does also. UA is also slender and thin for a human, so he would.
He's not human.
He would somewhat okay.
His hair's already practically white anyway.
So okay, let me amend that, and he is slender, thin, and stunningly good looking for a human. Because Azamar have a sort of almost like attractive quality about them, like just sort of a presence that
He hides it well, though.
I'm the only one with a comeliness score.
Yeah, there you go. Azamar are the only race with a comeliness score.
Hey, if you come at him with that black grease paint, he's gonna look down at you and go, nope,
You don't want to be
get
disguised?
off me, get away, nope,
You can be an albino Drow.
Don't touch me. Yeah, he'll be an albino.
Meanwhile, you can use as much of the disguise kit on Silverhorns as you want, and it probably won't help much.
Yeah, I was gonna say it will not.
Yep.
It's like rubbing it with shoe polish.
Still got this metallic look for some reason, and he's still got these great big
Yep.
horns sticking out for some reason.
You're not putting that stuff anywhere near me.
You're already black.
Well, I am, but
You need a wig.
You'd be better off disguising Silverhorns as a coat rack.
Yeah, put a wig on Farkas.
No, what I'm getting out of this, the only person that's effectively can get any use out of this is
The
Apollo.
half elf. Yeah, well, we've also
The
got
o- yeah,
Thyron
I mean,
and
the-
You can disguise me as a minotaur.
That's true.
Yeah, really, all I'd suggested was disguising myself and
Drows have
and
drows
letting
have drows have minotaurs as slaves.
right and Gregor because he has disguise self as a spell,
Oh, right.
which I think yeah, because I think I'm assuming disguise self is going to be would
A
have
little bit
even more of an
superior.
advantage than
Yeah.
just the yeah. I wasn't suggesting that we do it with anyone else. I was going with the whole capture things, and just if other people felt that they had something. It sounds like everyone's pretty much objecting to it
So
because
Apollo
of their
Apollo
complexion.
said
They
Apollo
don't.
said that he would
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
Okay.
willing.
All right, Apollo.
I
So
think
thank you.
Thyron would probably be willing too, but he's dressed as a paladin, so I don't know how that's gonna work. Maybe Gregor.
Well, Gregor has disguise self spell, so
Oh,
I
does
would
he?
think he would
Okay.
use that.
Yeah, I think Gregor would definitely do it. I think
Mm.
Thyron would kind of feel it was beneath him, but would do so grudgingly.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Well,
secretly Thyron kind of feels like he's better than everyone else. Kind of like UA does openly.
God, no one knows he is. I am better than you. I know I am. Don't ask me why. I just am.
All right, so
It's okay, Thyron, you can
so
get closet
so
narcissist.
just Callan, Gregor, and Apollo then, correct?
Now we'll go ahead and yes, and I will. You can whatever you want to have cool marking to mean disguised.
That go ahead and go ahead
And
and go ahead with Callan and do your disguise kit proficiency, like like do it as whatever, like dexterity probably.
We want to
It's a good
search
question.
before we start disguising ourselves.
Absolute.
Yeah.
Sure.
Do what?
I guess I assumed the cat was already rummaging. Sorry about that.
Well,
Search
I was
dress.
wondering, 'cause I thought we were told that there was a like a backdoor entrance into the keep through the temple. If I'm not mistaken, I thought we were told this.
Good remembering. I was remembering something. I didn't remember the specific.
There was okay. So what you guys had learned from the thought thing, and you might have been told too after that, is she because Saral is kind of haughty and might have revealed that information once you knew it anyways. Kind of like might have revealed it as I don't care because it doesn't matter. Like because it wouldn't matter one way or the other. You still will be screwed. And that is basically that of course Drow wouldn't be stupid enough to not have an alternate entrance.
So I was just wondering. I mean, I personally am more for going in a little more stealthily than walking in through the front door.
I mean, theoretically, you could. I mean, not that this is the greatest idea, but you do have a good amount of NPCs and sidekick type things with you. So, if you did split the party, it wouldn't. It makes it a little bit rough DM wise, but it wouldn't be necessarily as stupid of an idea as if you had a 4-person party and split the party.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or a 3-person party.
Right. Well,
or a 1-person
yes,
party.
because if you split a 3-person party, one of those people have to be split in half, and
Yeah.
Same
Gets
with one
messy.
person party.
it gets messy. Yeah, 1-person party,
Do rock paper scissors for who gets the top half and who gets the bottom half.
or the
Right
right
or
or left half. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Right.
But no, like
I get all the limbs. You get the rest of it.
right. But I think because you guys got a good amount of people. Well, you got 9 people, something like.
We're here in the chapel. We might as well go.
I was just
Sneaky way.
throwing it out there. I thought I remember.
Ten,
told
ten,
that we were-
10 if you include Nanu as a member of the party, but he is not going to be useful to you in a fight. And he is not going to be stealthy.
No.
How is he still alive again?
He takes
Luck.
he takes a mean arrow or two. We know that, so he's good for that.
He's like,
he's
"Oh,
he's
that's
tough and he's strong, but he does not have fighting skills.
He's a good bullet sponge.
oh my God.
Good meat shield.
I got nothing.
So yeah, so go ahead and you can do dexterity, like sleight of hand. Okay, so you can do that.
Well,
or you
here's,
can do
here's what
performance. Oh, go
I
ahead.
think performance, because that would fit right into the bard aspect and
Yeah.
using the
Yeah, you can
the
do
makeup
you can
anyway.
you can do performance. You could do deception. You could do yeah, probably those three. Would be probably the three I would think would be the best.
If you and yeah, I feel performance because I am better at that than the
Yeah,
other.
yeah,
two.
you can pick any of those, whichever's best. So the reasoning behind it is anybody watching is dexterity sleight of hand because of how you apply the makeup or the prosthesis or whatever, right? Um, performance because it's part of being knowing how to look on stage or in the act
Mm-hmm.
of, and of course deception because the whole point of the disguise is you're trying to deceive somebody into thinking you're somebody else.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
let me know when
do
I should
and,
roll.
and we. I'm sorry.
Nothing. Nothing.
Any of those,
I got
any of
nothing.
those. Well,
I-
oh, it won't be you. It'll be Slag doing it
Yeah,
Oh,
because
I thought we were
yeah,
all
because
gonna
I'm gonna
roll
be. I'm gonna apply
individually.
it on you.
yeah, Slag
Yeah,
is
I'm gonna
applying
apply
it
it on
to
you.
you. So
I'm not gonna give you. Yeah, I'm not gonna give you the makeup and say, "Here, try to make yourself
Okay,
look
that
like you."
makes
No, no,
more
no, no.
sense. I don't know why I thought all of us were gonna be rolling, but that
now,
makes more
now
sense.
for once you're up there in the makeup Apollo, like if you're interacting with one of them, you may have to do performance, persuasion, or deception. Any of those three, whichever's better, kind of thing. To just try to convince them that
Okay.
you're who you think you're pretending to be, kind of thing.
Okay,
Okay.
here's
I'll see how it
Apollo.
works.
If you go up there looking and acting like a dwarf and you say your name is Drowy McDrower, they probably will think you're not a drow.
Okay, a
Back,
performance
you
of
guys see
19.
Good.
Oh,
And that is for Apollo, you said, right?
Apollo.
Okay.
Yeah, who else was going to be doing?
Just Gregor, and he has
The person who
disguised
said-
self. So,
Wasn't there a third person who was going to grudgingly do it?
oh yeah, if you want Thyron to do it, he would
Thyron.
grudgingly do it. Yes.
Do we want Thyron or not? Yes or no? I
We
can.
have Saral as a drow as well. That's going to count as unbelievable drow. I don't think we need to do Thyron.
If you put a sock in her mouth, yes.
Oh.
So
Somebody cut her tongue out?
This may be really a good
Jesus.
idea. This might be a
I'll
really
cut her
good
tongue
idea. Well, not to cut her tongue out, but it might be a really good idea to, if there was somehow to silence her without it being noticeable.
Hmm.
We could always try to weaken at Bernie's, sir.
Weekend at
Oh,
Bernie's.
the silence so long.
All right, so go ahead and do.
well, while we're deciding on thought,
I would say go ahead and do one for Slag or whatever.
that was for Thyron there.
Oh, that
Maybe
was for
Thyron won't pretend to be so much of.
Okay, Thyron.
We'll keep Thyron in the back.
Thyron will be only passingly drow looking, especially since he's huge.
You
know,
know, from a distance.
He's the largest drow that anybody's ever seen outside of maybe Youth of Gental. Like
Oh, but he's only
That was-
5'9".
who
And that
Thyron?
one is for.
I was going for the Desperado reference.
Oh yeah. The
You remember that movie?
biggest Mexican ever. Yeah.
He's only 5'9".
Yeah.
Okay, and the 24 is for Slag.
Okay, that works.
Because Slag is used to putting on makeup, so whereas the other people, you moved. You got to stay still while I'm putting this on.
Right.
I don't like grease paint, and so, but since Slag is pretty used to performing,
I mean,
putting
actually,
makeup on himself,
okay.
yeah.
Thyron is only 5'10", in fairness, so I guess that's still.
Wait, I was actually close.
You were close, yeah. But
Yeah, so you
But-
guys
No, he
taller
was
than
like-
him. I don't think of even disguising
But-
it would work.
but
because,
considering-
that's one tall
I
considering-
thought he was like 6'1" or something.
considering the tallest drow males are, probably 5'8".
Yeah.
drow. Mm.
And
Yeah, that's their basketball team.
actually, the drow females tend to be larger and bigger. Like
We reverse sexual dimorphism.
kind of, yeah.
Well, it's a matriarchy after all,
Those
You
those
wanna-
those
so
who
are we
get
thinking
better
about
fed get
conking
better
out?
bred. That's how that works. All right, so you guys are three of you. Well, let me give you disguises here. We'll just do the same little stealth thing, I think. Maybe, unless I can find a little mask. Is there a little mask? I don't see one. I don't see like a little mask thingy, yeah.
There should be one for disguised, for goodness sakes. That's a thing.
Right, it should be just like a, it'd be great if it was just like a mask, like a domino mask. Okay,
Mhm.
we'll just be the stealth thing. Wait, there's this theater, weird ass theater mask thing. I'll do that.
Sounds
Disguised
good.
It looks like I don't know, it's just weird. Thyron.
The squeezed.
I'm gonna give
Yeah,
Thyron.
that's
Oh, I don't
squeezed
have
in.
the other tool set in here. That's another thing. Okay, I'll have to put that in here at some point. And then Apollo, right?
Yeah, Thyron was
I-
too haughty. And
I gave Thyron the sleepy
Don't
one
put-
instead of the
don't put-
mask.
don't-
There you go.
don't put it on my face.
He's constantly moving the whole time. He's like, I don't like how this feels.
Who's going to be looking for stuff?
What if Thyron just talked like that all the time? He just was like everything he said was like, I will do this. I am going to open this door.
No contractions and stating what he's going to be doing.
And he always sounds like he's got that, like cartoon superhero voice.
The tick.
Yeah.
Follow me, fellow adventurers.
Yeah, they have the
Ward,
tick.
my
Like
only
that'd
weakness.
be even worse than the tick. Like, I mean, that'd be the
Yeah.
tick, but that'd be even worse like
Yeah.
that. But I meant like like just even that voice. But all right, so yeah, so Farkas, you said you were going to go downstairs and check it out.
Well, I was going in the back room to see if there was a secret door or anything back there.
There's stairs going down,
I'll go down the stairs.
That's a secret.
but they're not secret. But there's stairs going down. Hang on one second, man.
Does anyone have the means to quiet our guest?
I'm thinking.
UA does not. I'm sorry, John. I heard you say something.
John's thinking. John's thinking
Uh
that
oh.
that that Gold Sneezer wants to try something.
Does Gold Sneezer want to try something?
What
He
what
does.
does Gold
He's
Caesar
a-
want to try?
He's an artificer.
He's not an artificer, but okay.
Well, he
He is now.
he was.
Yep.
He was not. He was not ever an artificer. He was always a wizard. But he is a gnome, and he is
He's
a
a
tinker.
gnome.
He is a tinkerer, and he
He's a
does
tinkerer.
have artificer like abilities.
And he's a sage, alchemist. So he's gonna try to brew some kind of potion that'll make her voice go away.
Make her voice go away. Oh yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah, so it's like she's got laryngitis or something.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
like a treacle mix or something like that. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So if she talks, it's like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just sounds like Donald Duck.
Yeah.
In the good old Looney Tunes cartoons, they always used alum for that.
Alum,
And then
that's what it is. Yeah,
for some-
alum. Yeah.
I don't know if it really does that.
Alum and treacle. Treacle is like
Yeah,
is like a
you
molasses
got-
mix type thing.
Got proficiency with
Yeah,
alchemy.
'cause the silence spell only lasts 10 minutes.
All right,
Yeah.
so brewing. Let's
Keep
see.
pumping her with it.
Let me pop up Gold Caesar and look at his abilities here, or you can throw up a couple of those things if you want.
He's
where-
got proficiency with alchemist supplies.
yeah, but he's got another thing called like Tinker or something.
He's got tinker.
Okay. There it is, Tinker. So you have proficiency with artisan's tools, using the tools, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and then artificer's lore was the other thing that I was talking about. Whenever you make a intelligence check related to magic items, alchemical objects, or technological devices, you can add twice your proficiency bonus. So he's basically got expertise in those. Researcher. He's all about knowledge. So you attempt to learn and recall a piece of lore. Okay, so cantrip formulas. You've described a set of arcane formulas in your spellbook that you can use to formulate a cantrip in your mind. Okay, so we'll say that between all of this stuff and his alchemy ability, that he can he can create a sort of a brew that is a reverse minor illusion, where instead of making sound, it eliminates it,
Okay.
but just in the immediate vicinity of the person's face.
Oh, nice.
It's a small, very localized silence spell, essentially.
It only has to work on one person.
Right.
But it will take you an hour to brew.
Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Well, I think everybody's looking around, and well, somebody's searching.
Okay, and
I
Farkas
know
is
Farkas was
looking
searching.
downstairs. Farkas, do you see yourself on the map? If you scroll out, zoom out a little bit.
Yeah, I see myself.
Yeah, so so that's what the bottom of the stairs looks like. You can see one of those similar like torch candle sconces on the wall there. It is not lit. As you look around the corner here, as you come around here, you can see there's more of those candle sconces that you could get to and light if you wanted, as well as some stubs of candles on the edge of what appears to be a well. There are two doors to the west.
I will. I know I have people in my group that do not have dark vision. So I will light the sconces if I can.
Okay, you can. You can do it.
There's a switch on the side of the wall. Click. Sconces on.
Right.
Sconces are on.
I'll need to step away for just a minute. I'll be back.
All right.
I will move to this first door here.
All right. If you want to take a BRA back, I gotta use the bathroom.
All right. Well, we'll do a be right back, and everybody can take 5.
Be right back.
Come back. Invite people in whatever. All you guys and all you future people. Invite people too to come check us out here on Action Surge.
Mike says.
Boing. Is everybody back? Oh, wait, I don't know if Apollo's back. I don't know if Apollo left.
I am.
That's the mystery of Apollo.
Right.
It's
Well, we won't know until it's his turn to roll. Then we'll.
all right.
Sneaky, sneaky.
So Farkas, while you're up there brewing Gregor Gold Sneezer,
Yeah.
and while Farkas is downstairs, and are you guys going to be doing anything else? Like resting, sharpening swords, or something along those lines, this kind of thing, or
I
we have
figured
time
a
for
plan.
short
Slag
rest?
was.
Yeah. I was
Yes,
gonna
I
say,
figured Slag was doing the makeup. So.
Right, okay, yep, that would be taking time during that.
Silverhorn's probably take a short rest. We're waiting.
Yeah.
So UA is just kind of tapping her, twiddling his thumbs impatiently, kind of thing.
And knowing him, he's probably getting really antsy, so he's probably wandering around and.
Okay, so Farkas, you gonna open that door that you're by downstairs?
Checking all the typical things, see if it's locked, see if it's trapped.
Doesn't seem to be locked or trapped.
Open.
It's a
first
mimic.
door.
No, I'm just kidding. It's not,
It's a
it's
mimic door.
not a mimic. I'm lying. Okay. Basically, what it looks to be is you see 3 beds in there. It looks like to be some sleeping chambers for the clergy. Like that would be there.
Okay.
And you're assuming now probably that the other room is something similar, or a
Probably for the
study,
head
or a study, or something for the head. Yeah, the head priest. Yep. And when you open that, it is also, another just a single bedroom basically. Probably it's a little bit bigger cell, for the head priest or the the head clergyman
Okay.
or woman,
So
as it may be.
Clerge, I think is how you just referred to them.
The head,
Okay.
the head theurge. No, I don't know. Anyway, but yeah. So
I'll go to the edge of the well and look down it, see what I can see.
with the candlelight, you can see that there is some water down there. It's probably a good 15 feet down. It's a well.
Okay. So
I mean, I know it's a deep subject, but
Hmm. You're
oh,
dead jokes.
you hear the story about the 3 holes? Well, well, well.
so search for any secret doors in the rooms.
I
and the
waited 3
bedrooms.
years for that joke there, Sonny. Anyway, so yeah, no,
So I didn't notice any secret doors
No.
or passages in those rooms.
nope. And you can definitely tell that this area is underground. Like it's fully surrounded by, whatever's outside, like underground kind of thing, like dirt or whatever, stone.
Is there like a rope kind of thing leading down into the well to get water out of it, or is it just
There is not.
okay?
The only thing that leads you really to believe, though, is that it hasn't been used actually to get fetch water in a while. Or if it is, they're taking whatever bucket and rope with them.
Okay. Well, here's what I'm gonna do.
And you notice all the candles were out, and when you lit them, they had like a little bit of a dusty ness on them. So you think that they haven't been lit in a while either.
I got some rope in my possession. There's like 50 feet of it.
You gonna go swimming?
No, I'm not gonna go swimming. I'm checking something first. I'm gonna take one of my iron pitons I have. I'm gonna tie a rope through it, kind of thing,
Yep.
and drop it down into the well and see how deep the water is,
Ah, okay.
just to get an idea.
You drop it down there. You figure the water's probably about 4.5 feet deep.
Okay.
About 15 feet down, 4.5 feet deep. You do know, just from your whole background as a kind of a roguish type person that that the well would spread out underneath there somehow, and might either go to like an underground river or just to the water table.
Well, what I'll do then is I'll secure.
But you also don't hear any kind of flowing of the water. You don't see any flowing of the water. So you're thinking it's more just the water table.
Um, I know I probably could climb down there without any rope. That's because of my innate climbing ability from being a cat and whatnot.
Yeah, it'd be pretty simple for you.
Well, why don't I? I'm trying to determine if I should put a rope. Because I don't know if I climb down there if I'm going to be able to get back up because I'm not sure how far.
Oh yeah, you could easily get up and down if you wanted to.
Okay.
And you got a rope
Well-
hanging down there too, so if you tied us to something, you could use that.
I'd have to secure
But
the
you do
rope.
have a climbing speed, so you know.
Yeah. I'm just going to climb down there.
Okay.
Um,
You get a little wet.
I don't
No,
mind if I
don't,
get
Brian.
kind
Alright.
of working.
Watch out for the aboleth.
I will refrain. I will refrain. Although it is on the tip of my thoughts. Anyway, so you you made it more difficult, Tina. That's not fair.
I just heard him thinking it.
So there's a wet kitty down there, and
The sewer.
no, it's not. You know, it's fresh water. You can tell it's like, like fresh water. It comes through the mountains. It's from like the water
You'll be able
table
to smell it.
and the river. Yeah, it's definitely fresh water.
Potable water.
Yeah, definitely potable water. It goes out, extends probably right around 3 to 5 feet anywhere around the interior of the well.
It's around just a little bit on the outside of the opening.
Yep.
Above.
Yep. And it is built in such a way that it is kind of like brick, out in a what's that term? But like a pot.
Cistern?
Yeah, but like
Chamber pot?
the reverse pot, style thing.
Yours.
A dome, like a dome. Yeah, like kind of like a dome. I
Okay.
can't think of what they call it though. But yeah,
Yours is-
Kettle?
no. It's
So-
a dome. We'll call it a dome for now. That's what we'll call it.
I'll walk around the perimeter of the wall, down in the well, see if I can locate any some sort of passage or something that would indicate
Underwater.
opening elsewhere.
You don't find anything larger than like your fist.
Okay. No obvious secret doors or anything like that.
No.
Okay. Well, I'll climb back up.
All right. Yep. Okay, so you climb back up. All right, and you guys get all disguises prepped and whatever. Okay, so the people that
Why
are
are you wet,
disguised.
Barkus?
Yeah. Why are you wet all of a sudden? Okay, so the people that are all disguised and stuff, and you get the potion brewed and whatever for what's her face. You are going to have to force her to take it.
Yep. Not a problem.
Yeah,
I'll make a minor illusion. I'll make a minor illusion to distract her.
Gold Sneezer is kind of like also like, don't worry, if we wanted to poison you, we'd have just killed you back there. You know? At you! Anyway, so yeah.
Do you promise that you won't make any noise or give us a... Oh, yes, I promise.
So I'll come back up to where the rest of the party is. Form them. I did not find any.
So you guys are going to force her to take this potion?
Yeah.
Okay, it kills her. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, well.
No, okay, so
Nothing of value lost.
how are you going to go about
That's the
forcing her to
weekend
take
at Bernie's.
the potion? Are you going to just like try to persuade her to take it, intimidate her to take it, or use muscle and strength kind of thing? Have somebody hold her, and I mean she's already manacled, so
I can try and intimidate her.
I was to say, we can try to intimidate her.
You is just gonna look
Who
at her and
wants to-
say, "Drink this." It'll shut you up.
What's
Don't
your
drink it, we
what's
choke
your
you.
intimidation?
My intimidation?
My intimid...
You do this the
Good.
easy way or the hard way. The choice is yours.
I'm hoping for
Six
the hard way.
to answer.
That's what I got
if
out
you were
of you,
asking
Ed.
me,
Yeah,
John.
I'll help you.
Mine's a +8.
Okay.
So.
Oh, okay. Then I'll help you, A.
Okay,
Let's see
go ahead.
here.
Plus
Roll it
8.
back.
Hold on, I might have something that'll help too. That's wrong. And you're gonna help me?
Yeah, because I got intimidation.
I could use the.
So
next
gonna
I
play
will
my
I
good-
will say with the help action, you will be at advantage. So
And this is so he can kind of be playing good cop, bad cop, type of thing.
Yeah.
He would
rather.
he would
I'll
rather
be like-
kill you and do this. You better take your medicine.
we can do this the easy way or the hard way. He's hoping for the hard way.
yeah, he is hoping for the hard way.
And now that I got
Alright.
moved
Yeah,
out
yeah,
of my head, thank you.
All right, here we go.
Cat's looking for a toy to play with.
What I get?
14.
Crap.
Trademark Apollo. Anyway, yeah. So. Cause
Trademark
Apollo, yeah, because he said it first. So I was,
Y'all totally corrupted my character, by the
I
way.
was just aping Apollo's words about the easy
I'll
way
be
or the
like-
hard way thing. So.
UA would just rather add another head to his collection.
If this doesn't convince her, he's gonna backhand her.
14. Wow.
Jesus.
Grab her by the jaw and shove the potion down her throat.
There,
Punch her? What?
there are so many proper people right now hating on you. Hold on one
Sorry.
second. So it's gonna be just a straight charisma. Ooh.
Oh god, nat 20 that thing.
Unfortunately, she is.
Go ahead. She wants.
She
me to.
is
She wants to
not
go the hard way.
intimidated, and she kind of thinks being slapped might be a little sexy. Anyway, so
Okay.
yeah, so
Alright, I'll just grab her arms by the
And
band.
now that's weird.
While UA grabs her jaw, and we'll just pour it down her throat.
Yeah.
okay. So go ahead and make an athletics check.
Hold her nose.
This is about to be an
Oh,
episode
you
of
don't want.
Valentine.
Okay, here we go. Well, you can't. We can't hold down a drow. Wow.
She's wiggly. She's a wiggly drow.
I got an 11.
Oh wait, hang on, I did the wrong thing. But so I'll add
Ah,
2 to that, 17. So she is able to wiggle out of the way for a round.
Aw. Oh, she's enjoying this, isn't she?
She does actually appear to be a little bit flushed and maybe enjoying herself a little bit. Yes.
Oh wow. Let's see what I can do.
I'm gonna
here.
cast.
She smiles and she says
dancing
usually.
lights.
She says she smiles and says to Silverhorn. She says usually I have to make my men do this for me.
Mm.
and
tried
you
to
made it
distract her.
weird.
Horns.
I try to distract her with a light show. See if that gives him a better chance.
Okay, all right. Advantage +1. Go ahead. Do another athletics check. At advantage +1. Does anybody have guidance?
Nope, we're not that kind of group.
We're not that kind of group.
We're not that type of adventurous.
Are you making that
We're
athletics
light
check,
on
John?
healing too.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I do not have guidance.
Oh, look at that.
Worse than the
Okay.
last
Gee,
one.
He's weak.
John, you didn't eat your Wheaties this morning.
Ah.
Everybody messing up.
You can see her a little bit flushed and again, and but then she giggles a little bit and says, "Come on, you're not even trying."
All right, now she's just trolling.
Well, yeah, but with good cause.
I don't know why I don't know where the +2's coming
Oh wait, here, you know what? Here, actually, hold on, wait, let me re-roll that last one because she might have failed that last one because I didn't
from.
I didn't roll it at disadvantage that last one.
I have both through magic. That's fine.
Okay, so you actually were able to get it down her throat that second time.
All right.
Yeah,
I take
UA
that
was
back.
just getting ready to see the magic crackling around his hand.
Yeah,
Maybe-
I forgot because
Probably
you got
split some
you
of
got
that
an
into
11
it.
and she got a 10, so you were just able to barely just kind of like cram it down her throat and pour it in her mouth kind of thing, and she was
You're like, how do you like that going?
In her
on?
nose and in her hair.
And when you say how do you
Yeah.
how do
Oh
you
my.
when you say how do you like that, she's like, that's right.
That's what I thought.
So UA's like, oh, let's go with the magic. Like he's just so disappointed he didn't get to
I
like.
mean, I'm really like,
You got you
good girl.
you guys are just not very good at this, are you?
Pat her on the head and tell you know.
Pat her on the head and say, good girl.
Yep.
I think Gregor's secretly thinking I would have done so much better at that.
Mm,
He's kind of a dark
Bunch of
guy,
amateurs.
dark person. Anyways, he's kind of a dark,
Yeah.
dark humor, dark everything.
UA is not.
But he's
so
neutral
stupid
good though,
thinking,
right?
I was just gonna kill her.
yeah. Okay, that's a little bit more dark than what Gregor would be, but
I got nothing.
You guys saw that she was enjoying that, right? That should have given you a clue that wasn't the right way to go about
Who
it.
said I wasn't? Oh,
That's okay. We'll enjoy this too. Now you guys get to put put manacles and the chain around my collar, around my neck, since I'm gonna play part of a prison.
yeah, I forgot to do the disadvantage on the second one because I forgot about the dancing lights. But yeah, okay. So, all right. So she's silenced. Are the disguised ones and her going to just kind of walk up the road toward the thing?
Well, yeah, and
Is that the plan?
We are?
I'm going to play the part of a slave.
So you're going to be a Minotaur prisoner?
Yep.
Okay.
we're not going in through the church. I thought we found a secret passage.
No.
That's all right.
Who found a secret
Oh.
passage?
Oh, I thought we did. Oh, Farkas was okay. He found a well. Never
We
mind.
found a well.
Yeah, Farkas found a well.
You guys can all
Did
go
we
down
look
there and get
for it?
wet like Farkas did if you want, but
If we go downstairs, Farkas, did you? I know you went in the well. Did you find anything else that
Put
could
him
have
out
been
here.
a secret passage that was not the well?
Not that I could tell, but
I was gonna say, did
I
you
don't
find a
know
secret
exactly,
passage
I
in the
don't know
well?
exactly where this passage is either.
Did anybody search the altar
Gregor
up
did.
front?
Not the
Okay.
front of the altar, but he did search the back of the altar, and that's when he noticed the hidden compartment with the 4 potions of healing in the scroll.
Sounds like at this point we might as well check the front.
Sure, go ahead.
I don't know how to do it.
Check the front of what?
The altar?
The altar.
Oh, the altar. Okay. You would go
I
up
mean,
there
I'm
and you
just
would make
thinking
a
for
you would make a
pollution check.
you would make a since you're specifically looking for like hidden things, you would make an investigation check.
Oh, that's the
Where
back.
is the altar?
Right there, that you're standing by. The
Right
altar's
here?
nope,
No, back
right where
there.
you were.
Yeah, the big
Nope.
gold thing
Back
there
back
next
where
to the.
back where you were. Right there.
Yep.
Okay.
So you're essentially this right here with the big light, coming from it.
Yeah.
The altar is that,
Okay.
and underneath that is essentially like a
Yeah,
lectern.
button.
If you hold the alt button, you can go. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, I'm only partway there. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, I'm almost there. Beep, 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 beep. Anyway. So, yeah.
No, I close my character sheet by mistake. Load.
I have too much time on my hands.
Load.
Lord help me.
Well, while he's doing that, Gregor's gonna having taken that from Farkas that he just looked in the well. Gregor's gonna go look any place else down the ladder to see if the walls and floors or anything like that.
Hey, Adriana,
It just
thank you
needs
for
to be
joining.
something.
How's our Discord?
Yeah,
Our Discord. I don't know if you can. You have to look at our Discord down in the thing. Here, you know what? I can send you a invite. This will only be good for like a couple days, though. There's a permanent one on our page there, but there you go, right there.
I will literally go through this little temple, square foot by square foot, investigating.
Investigation 16 and perception 20. You guys don't find anything other than what you guys have already found. Like, it looks smooth and there's no hidden compartments or anything around the altar or in the altar, other than the one that you found
I
already.
was looking. I was looking
Sneaky,
in the
sneaky
down
Drow.
the stairs.
Oh, down the stairs. Nothing noticeable as far as like hidden doors or anything. No. In fact, after several like you know minutes of searching, probably 20 minutes of searching thoroughly, you guys are pretty convinced that there's no secret exits out of here.
Checking the two fingers.
Gregor, make a wisdom check for Gregor.
Just rolled the old wisdom.
Yeah, just straight up wisdom.
Ye old wisdom.
Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3. Whiz.
Okay, so straight up wisdom of 18 there. Gregor is a gloomstalker. He just thinks, there were graves out back. Maybe there's something hidden out there.
Okay.
Ooh, death. Yes.
Hey.
Doom.
So I passed this along in a gravelly kind of Clint Eastwood sort of voice. Hey, there, graves out back.
Go ahead.
Look there.
Go ahead. Make my grave. Oh, no.
Yeah, I'll go outside then.
Okay. So like many
Probably, yeah. Go ahead.
I was just saying, like many small chapels, there's like a small graveyard out behind it, usually reserved for esteemed members of the clergy, like priests or whatever, or friends of the church or family of those members.
I will go out through the window on the side, so.
Because you can.
Head to the back.
Okay, Yue, when you go out
I'll
front,
follow them.
He'll drag whatever her name is, Saral. He's
yep.
always got her in tow.
Okay, Saral.
Anyways, when I go out, what now?
He's
Okay.
not going to shove her into an open grave, is he?
Oh no.
Depends if she pisses him off.
By living.
Okay, so you guys head over to the grave area. You guys can see there are several gravestones offset in different areas. Over here, 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 here. That kind of thing. Bunch over here, that kind of thing. You
maybe
can
too
see
small.
you can see here and yeah. So here and hold on. Yeah. Damn it. Okay. So here and here, it looks like there should be some, but you can see these ones are kind of like bigger, more not artistic, but like a more decorative stones than the ones up here, and they're kind of offset. So like you see like there's a set here, a set here, and a set here, and these sides are offset from the other side. So you think that these belong to like more important members, like the priests, probably, or maybe even like knighted defenders of Lathander or something like that. Paladins, whatever,
Right.
Priests or paladins, you figure.
Yeah, I'll grab the drow lady and go search these ones.
Yeah. Okay.
We're gonna take a look at them.
Who else is going out there to look at? I know
I
Farkas is looking. All right, so give me all the people that are looking. Give me perception checks.
Perception.
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 Oh,
Not my best skill.
Wow, this game hates me.
Dang. Apollo
First,
is too concentrating on his makeup. He's like, is that? I don't know. Anyway, so
What have
I
I
should
done
have
to
longer
offend the game?
eyelashes. So, I mean, could I get a little hint of where to look by like doing survival to see if there's any like foot traffic or anything?
You can. Yeah, if any of you want to make a survival check to see if there's tracks, then all right, Slag. You think that the tracks
Well, that's
lead in UA's direction,
Gregor, but yeah,
or
yeah.
Gregor? I mean, so you think the tracks lead in UA's direction? UA, what was your perception check? 22. You see that as you're walking over by one of those stones there, on the backside of the farthest stone, which would be here, there is loose earth toward the stone itself.
Alright, he'll kick at it with his foot.
It seems to fall down into a hole,
Hmm.
and you can see like a hole in the ground there, like a slit hole, like this long, you know, like about a foot or so wide.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's just from kicking at it once, but
Is it-
Like,
If I look,
like,
oh,
go ahead,
go
go
ahead.
ahead. Oh, I
I
was
say-
just gonna say, does it? Okay, Rich, take it away.
trapdoor. Is it a trapdoor?
yeah, you think
Gregor is there.
yeah, you think that Gregor definitely thinks it is some sort of trapdoor, and you guys probably need to move away off of the trapdoor. It's just covered in dirt, apparently, like dirt and soil.
Back off.
Farkas, you want? Hey, I would trap this if I were a bad guy. Do you want to check, Farkas?
Gregor can tell also, like you guys can tell with that perception check that UA made. UA can tell that it's very very cleverly hitting. It would have been like a DC 18 to spot, but she got he got a 22. So he's like, he realizes that they actually, somebody covered this up on purpose, you know, and it was very deliberate. They put sod back over it, you know, and in such a way that it was like masterfully done.
So the grass looked like it was growing there naturally, not be like,
Right.
Like it was,
There's just enough dirt there too, you know, like it's dirt and grass. It's not just a layer of carpet sod, you know. It's like dirt and grass, and you know, masterfully done.
grass.
He's. Please finish. I'm sorry.
Me? Or
Oh, I thought
Dan?
Dan was still talking.
Yeah. I don't know.
UA is gonna say, "Well, I think we found the back door."
Gregor and UA would definitely surmise that this was done by Drow or elves.
Mm-hmm. And kind of look, we've seen some of their work before as far as disguising things.
Yep.
I know I don't know, a couple sessions ago.
So you guys gonna open the trapdoor, like move aside the dirt and the sod and that? And...
UA isn't.
sounds
That's manual
good.
labor.
Farkas, you want to see if there's Hey, Farkas, you want to see if there's anything nasty for us here?
It does not appear to be trapped. Hold on one second.
Yeah, I mean,
One thing. Make it. Okay, so make a perception check.
19.
There is definitely no traps.
Okay. Is it locked?
take it.
There is no sort of lock. You notice that when you're checking for traps, there is no lock. It is a simple hatch, basically. It butts up against that tombstone pretty good, but just enough to where dirt won't fall between it if it's set there, you know, deliberately, kind of thing. Not, you know, if
Okay.
when she kicked it, or when UA kicked it, he easily knocked dirt down in there.
Okay.
So,
So,
yeah,
so
they were
he-
probably counting on their excellent
knocked
job.
Wrong way a little bit.
Yeah.
Cost.
Hmm.
You're gonna move it away, you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll move it out of the way.
Make a strength check.
All strength.
Yep. Okay. It will not budge.
I am not strong enough.
Why don't we get a couple of our stronger people? Is Silverhorns there?
Silverhorn Nanu is back
Yeah,
in the chapel. too.
Silverhorns is over by you guys.
I'm not one of our.
And Gregor's pretty strong-ish.
You're fairly certain from the notes that Nanu has taken and the scrolls he had out and laid all over the pews that he will probably be in that chapel for the next 3 days at least.
Yeah, that's a strength. Thing.
He's in a
We
place.
could just leave him there. He's kind of a liability.
He's doing a lot of charcoal rubbings of different relief things in there, and
Doesn't have fun.
I say leave him there because he, like you always said, he's a liability, and we don't need to be watching over and babysitting right now.
yeah, and it'll probably be several hours before he realizes you guys are gone because he'll be talking to you the whole time, and explaining how
We'll leave a note.
and explaining how the bas relief is of early netherese
It's too base
texture.
and not enough relief.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't realize it for a long time.
Oh God. He is relieved that is very base, and I mean, okay, so
Slag will dash off a quick post-it note and stick it like, gone to the fort.
storming
maybe
the
be back
castle.
soon. Storming the castle, right? So I leave a note
don't
for him.
make
So
it,
if he
Not a chance
finds
in
it.
hell.
That's cool.
Castle boys.
Okay, so okay, so you go over there, and when you make that strength check, you literally pull the whole hatch up, but you also tear free a big swath of grass and soil in the process. It was you can see what this hatch was. The way it was masterfully covered is this soil was not only placed here, but it was placed here deliberately, and then the plants were literally grown here, like probably magically or via a level of skill. And
plant growth or something.
yeah, and so yeah, you tear free the grass and soil, and you got a big hatch. It's probably like 5 foot by 5 foot square.
Yeah, I think I jogged in too hard.
So here,
Yeah, I think you just turned on Sorrel there.
She faints. Oh,
I'm feeling so verklempt. I don't know.
The vapors.
The vapors. The vapors. That's what I was trying to.
Got the
I'm the vapors. Oh, the vapors.
She suddenly turned into a Southern Belle.
She
I'll
did.
do it
She
again.
did. She did after that display of strength. Anyway. So okay. Whoop,
she takes
wrong
out her fan.
guy. Oh my.
Oh, wow.
So is there a ladder or something going down into now the hatch has been
There
opened?
is not a ladder. No. Whoop! I did that
Seven?
wrong. What did I do that? Did I put that in the GM layer? Nope. Oh yeah, this
Is there a
GM layer.
fireman's pole,
Map layer? There you go.
elevator, escalator?
Nope. Just a
Oh,
pit.
that would be amazing if there was.
Just a pit. Down into darkness. That's all you see.
All right,
Lame.
I'll make sure that whoever's got the cantrip that they throw on me onto my horn, throw that on there. So
You
I
can
have
see a
light.
little bit of from the daylight. You can see a little bit of the ground down there, maybe, but you know it's a good 20 feet down.
And
We
then
could just throw the drow down and see how deep it is.
I'll climb down there.
You need to throw the drow down.
I said we could just throw the drow down and see how deep it is. I
Right,
wouldn't mind.
right, I'm
Here,
just asking
How
them.
deep is it? Hey, babe, how deep is it?
Okay, you throw the lantern down there. You said
No, I'm gonna have whoever's been casting the light cantrip
you're gonna throw them down there. Okay,
How about we
Yes,
cast
that-
it on a rock and throw it down?
cast it on my horns,
and then throw your horns down there.
and then have them lower a rope, and I'll climb down there.
I'll pick up a pebble or something. I'll cast light on it, and I'll just go boop, and drop it down there.
Okay.
I'm trying to see if I've been
I'm such an ass. I'm like, you throw your horns down there.
I got enough.
He takes them off like they're bolted on because he's a warforged.
Slow down. I can see in the dark.
Oh, it's right there, bolted on.
All right, so you throw a rock down there with some light. You can see that down there is some sort of like tomb.
There's not another vampire in there, is there?
I don't know. Well, I mean,
Oh.
I do know, but you know,
I'm sorry.
don't.
So
I
he
can't
says
tell
to
you till you
Saral-
go down there.
He says to Saral, "What do you know about this?"
Saval can't talk because she's got the.
She
Right.
says. She says. She says.
She can, I
Can we
thought
like
she
read
could.
her mind or something?
Yeah, he can speak to her. Sorry, I should have said that.
No,
I should have said
you can.
that.
You can speak to her telepathically. Yeah.
Exactly. I was just saying I should have just not assumed. Yeah, he can. He can.
Oh,
use
is that what you're?
the-
So you're gonna use the telepathy? Does that? Do
Yes.
that. Do me a favor and throw that up there real quick. You got it in there, on your sheet now.
No problem. I gotta get into detect thoughts. Not. Oh, that's what you're doing. Planar speech.
You can
Okay.
communicate telepathically with any intelligent creature. Okay, it says communicate, so I will allow it to be that she can communicate back. So obviously, communication is to me both ways.
Two-way. Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's not technically communication. It's just you talking at somebody.
Yeah, yeah. Just-
Like Nanu thinks
Take
he's
it,
doing with
take
the
it.
rest of you right now.
right,
Right.
right.
He thinks you're all very interested, and that's why you're so silent.
Mm, mm.
Because
Poor bastard.
obviously he thinks you're interested because he's so very interested.
That's
He's
how
still
things
talking.
work, isn't it?
He's talking to the fox.
Right. He could be talking to
Oh,
Spike.
I
I
forgot
don't.
to bring Spike.
He could be talking to Spike.
We go back for Spike.
And Spike is listening intently, but meanwhile Spike is thinking, man, this guy's really got some kind of issue. He needs to get out more. Alright, so are you bringing Spike back over with you?
Yeah, bringing Spike.
Okay.
Come on,
alright.
Spike.
Alright, so
Spike says,
you're
"Thank
asking
you."
you're asking her
Without
what
Spike.
you're asking her what it is?
Yeah, like, do you know anything about this?
She says this is an alternate passage into the castle as far as I can tell.
Fair
Uh,
enough.
She says
Okay,
she
so
says I've never been down this passage, but Yofflid has. Or
Hmm.
Yofflid did.
Glances over at Yofflin's head. Oh well, he's not talking.
Well, let's send him down again and throw his head down the.
Only if he knew it would disturb her.
I love this plan. I'm excited to be a part of it. Let's do this.
Why don't we include your brother?
All right, so you guys anybody gonna go down there or try to?
Yeah.
trying to. I was gonna give Silverhorn the rope, and I was just gonna climb down.
Is that what we're doing, Silverhorns? You good
yeah,
with that?
send the
I-
cat
I-
down first.
I need the light on my horns because I can't see in the dark.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Are
well, I
you
think
gonna
you already
ask
have
for
it, but I think you
Yeah.
already have it, but
Well, she just cast it on a rock.
oh, on the
Unless-
pebble,
I-
yeah, yeah.
I did. Yeah, if you'd like for him to cast it on you, please ask, because he is just not going to volunteer.
Yes.
Like,
You
so
asked.
pull the rope. I can go down there and take a
But
quick
you don't.
look real quick.
But you don't need the light on your horns to hold onto the rope.
No, no.
You could just get down there and grab the pebble. I mean, if you want it on your horns, he'll do it. It's a cantrip, but just make sure you ask him, because he's not going to be thinking.
Well, my point
"Oh,
is,
yeah,
my point is,
Silverhorns can't see.
hold on, because the point of it is that you can't hold the rope and climb down the rope that you're holding it for yourself while you're climbing down it. It doesn't work like that. That just would be breaking reality. Even in a fantasy game, he's holding the rope. How is he going to climb down the rope when he's holding the rope for somebody to climb down?
No, no, no.
Oh.
I wanted someone to throw the rope down and hold it while I was climbing down it.
Right. That's the whole point. So the giant Warforged heavy 2-ton Minotaur is going to climb down the rope while Farkas, the tiny little cat, is holding it.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's
we
your-
fucking
That makes so
went
much
there.
more sense than what Farkas said, which was the Minotaur hold it, and then this extremely agile tiny thing go down the rope. So you guys decide. I mean, it's up to you, but
I mean, Marcus doesn't.
I'm
need
out.
a rope.
I kind of want to see this happen.
okay, who's holding the rope for the Minotaur? He wants to go down.
Not me. My strength is not
Well,
enough.
Yeah, no, I'm-
Well, how about if we? How
I
long
wash
is the
my
rope?
hands of this. I'm done.
Gregor
I'll
will help.
I'll let Farkas go down.
Okay,
and see if he needs a rope.
I volunteered.
Oh, don't back out
Oh,
now.
all right.
Gregor and Thyron could conceivably hold it long enough for you to go down, but I mean, it would be
Well, I wanna-
you're not light.
I know. I want to see if Farkas can go down with his climbing speed without the rope.
Even if your horns are light, you're not light.
if Farkas,
It's not a light cantrip like that.
Farkas can get down there with his climbing ability without using a rope, then I should be able.
I have no problem climbing anything. Oh, it's just,
I don't
I've always,
I don't know why I was heavy. I had a lighter.
I just figured since I can see in the dark pretty good and I'm fairly nimble, I could get down and get up if I needed to.
Okay, so you go down the rope and you're inside this thing. And if you guys if you want someone to hold the rope after that, Silverhorns, you can go down.
Well, I don't need a rope if it's climbable because
It is not climbable without a rope.
Okay.
I mean, it's climbable for about 2 feet, and then you will fall.
Because I have gloves of climbing.
Yeah, it's
It's
climbable
just a
for
hole,
about it's
yeah.
climbable for about 2 feet, and then you will fall into the 30-foot wide pit.
Okay, that's what I was trying to get at. If I have climbing ability, is it climbable?
Okay, it's not 30 feet. It's 25 feet. Sorry.
So I don't see anything down here where I'm at. Just,
Yeah, you see 4 sarcophagi,
okay.
Oh,
Ladders?
and if you look, you can see off to the east of you is a tunnel.
All right, then I will climb
I'll
down.
yell out that there's some coffins down here and a tunnel to the east.
Farkas, look
Yeah?
for a ladder.
Are they
This would be a really
are,
bad
are they
escape plan if they had
coffins
no way to get
or are
out.
they sarcophagi?
There's sarcophagi.
Okay. Oh, there's no ladder, right? No other.
Oh wait, does Farkas know the difference
What?
between
Coffins
coffins and
and
sarcophagi?
I don't know.
Okay, so
Please-
what's Farkas's intelligence?
My intelligence is 14.
Okay, yeah, you would probably know the difference. So
They're not-
there are sarcophagi, not coffins.
Because
But-
coffins are normally made out of wood.
But there are likely coffins in the sarcophagi.
Mine's 11.
There's a good
Ooh.
chance one way or the other there could be coffins in the sarcophagi. All right.
Go way up and down
Not that,
the road.
Okay, John, you need an athletic. Oh, you have climbing gloves too. Okay, you don't need an athletics check either. Okay, you're good. But for
Do we,
Gregor and
yeah,
Thyron, we will need strength checks though, or athletics checks.
Right.
yeah, I mean, for purposes, can we tie the rope around a tombstone or something here so we don't have to have someone belay it?
Yeah,
And we can just go with
if
that,
you tied it around
climbing down the rope.
a couple of larger tombstones, you'd probably be fine.
Okay. Then we're not leaving. We can do this without behind.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
definitely.
So, who do you want me to roll? For?
Survival. Do a survival roll for Gregor. Probably he'd be the best at rope knot tying. Probably.
Not tying. Come on, Gregor.
Yeah, there you go. You got a solid, secure, fisherman's line or whatever. You know,
Yeah,
like,
damn fine knot. Yeah, 2 half hitches and with a flare. Okay, rope secure.
which
That's not coming up.
which oddly enough makes Sorrel a little bit flush too. You know, so.
I'm gonna remove the rope.
I like my ropes. I like my ropes real tight and secure.
Hey, thank you for following. What a nice boat. There you go.
When I said this
What a
was gonna
nice
be
boat.
like an episode of Oz, this ain't what I meant.
All right, so
Well, if you decide to join our crew, we're going to be doing stuff like this all the time, Ms. Drow. You'll be getting flushed all the time.
Brian, did
Okay.
she's like normally I hate other humanoids, but this is intriguing. Oh, she doesn't say that because she says anyway.
Ah,
She's loosening some of her armor so she's more comfortable.
Yui, I'll say it's the
Can-
horns, isn't it?
who's gonna go down that?
She spits out some black viscous fluid.
what?
You
I'll
say that,
try.
but you
This
love
is not
us.
gonna be. This is not gonna end well. He's gonna say, "Silverhorns, catch me." Wait, better yet, tie those gloves to the rope. You don't have to attune to them, do you?
Ooh, good question.
Do you have to attune? To
I
the
removed the rope from my inventory. All right, good deal.
Well, rope that's tied to the tombstone, so
Okay,
we
so
all-
so yeah, it was your rope.
A
Good
lot
deal.
of people have rope.
Other people have rope too, so you should be good. So
I
I mean,
just
no,
wanna
no,
make
I mean,
sure.
I mean, if you need it later, then you can borrow it from somebody else. Is what I'm saying.
but I'm just saying, I'm
Yep, that's
being
good.
realistic here.
Nope, that's good.
It's no longer in my inventory, so
Yep.
I'm not. That's going to be treated. I'm aware.
Yep, I appreciate that. And
I
you
got
and you
rope
could
if you need
you could theoretically get it on your way back too if you wanted to.
Yeah. Also, like I said, I plan on leaving it here in case we need it to get out.
So how are you going to get the Drow down into the pit, or are you not? Are you just going to drop her down there, kick her down there, or?
I could just drop her down there, yeah.
Or you could tie her to the rope. And just
Silverhorns
let
can catch her.
So at this point in time, the only reason why UA is dragging her along is because he figured she'd make a great meat shield. It's fun to pick on her. If he's in a bad mood, he's gonna take it out on her. This is so bad, and this is just so misogynistic, and I am so sorry, viewers. But that's what he's thinking. Yeah.
No, I think you've tapped into an inner person in there, Tina. I think we're seeing some of your side.
I'm really an abusive
I-
man.
I-
guys. I really am.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like most females should get like a free pass on that anyway. So I mean, we've only been doing it for centuries
Oh, that's true.
as men.
I just wanted to give Tina a hard time. That's all.
Yeah, I mean everybody except Tina is what I mean. I said most female.
Yeah, see, I played my character so I can take it out on you guys.
Okay, so who's going in the pit next? Is what I want to know.
Okay. UA's gonna go. I asked about the glove. Their gloves are swimming and climbing, right?
Yeah, they require
Okay.
commitment.
Yep, and I was just looking at that too. They do. So.
Yeah, and Silverhorns has him. He's attuned to him.
Yep. And I accidentally did roll 20. Okay, so just heads up, y'all. This is not gonna go good.
So
And I
athletics
say
check,
that, yeah, my strength is like a.
but
so this is
but
not gonna go.
but you're using to me a rope is a tool, so you're going to make that athletics check at advantage.
Still, I don't think it's gonna end well.
Well, I mean,
Uh,
are you going to send the Drow down? Are you going to send Saral down first, or are you going to wait, like go down before her? I mean,
no, he'll send her down because
Okay.
Silverhorns is big enough to.
so
restrain
you're
her.
are you going to tie her to a rope and lower her down, or are you just going to kind of push her in the pit? I mean, what's going on here?
Okay, well, he wants to push her in the pit, and then he thinks, well, I could just tie the rope to her neck, and then, and then he starts to get frustrated because. Oh,
Then he's
God,
really
dude.
then he's extremely frustrated because he thinks that she might enjoy that, and then
Exactly.
Just looks at her and says, "Climb down."
Yeah, he could just say, "Climb down." All right. He'll look at her and say, "You got two options."
okay, then
Climb down,
let me ask you
or I'll shove you down.
let me ask you this question then.
Okay.
I was under the impression that the manacles were behind her back.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, are they?
That's what I thought too.
So she
Feet, lower down by your
she
feet.
could still theoretically try to climb down. She would be at a disadvantage in this case.
Mhm. That's right.
And not even at advantage disadvantage canceling out. I mean at a disadvantage because she's trying to climb down with her hands behind her back and climb down the rope that way. So I mean it's up to you, but I mean
Does she have manacles? I thought she was tied up with a rope.
No, she's married.
well
Oh,
manacle
is it?
manacles or rope. I was under the impression that they were behind her
Oh,
back.
okay.
Otherwise I would have
Yeah.
had. Sorry for my part. That was just my headcanon. But I also, for my part, I would have had the guards react differently if the manacles were in front of her.
Right.
No, I didn't tie her up, but you're right. I think they probably would. So, yeah, we can.
Yeah, I don't know who ended
Truss her
up
up.
doing it.
It's a
We'll
cast.
truss her.
Just toss her down. I'll try to
Yeah,
catch
we'll.
Toss her down
Toss
and you're
her
gonna
down?
catch her? Okay. We can do that.
Okay, he'll say, all right, get in, and he'll just gonna kick her in the ass.
All right.
Here she
So
comes.
make
You are just unnecessarily cruel.
a strength athletics check, Silverhorns.
Yep, drop her down the hatch like a coin.
I did not catch her.
Whoops!
All right, then what does she do here? Let me see. Oh boy.
Silverhorns just
We are not
sidestep
good.
or something.
We are not nice with our
Maybe
prisoners.
not.
I will watch your hit.
Fargan's like, ooh, goes up and bats at her.
I'll step like I'll like take a side step.
I
to
guess
the
she
right,
takes falling damage, huh?
Yeah, she takes 8 damage.
but I laugh. I chuckle.
Okay, yeah, wait till I come down and fall
Okay.
on my ass. This is gonna be good.
Yes, Flag is gonna say, "Come on, guys." I mean,
You
I
see
don't
you
like-
see her
I don't like her either.
You see her fall, Silverhorns. You see her fall. You reach out to grab her. But you're a little bit slow on reacting, and she kind of hits your hands and just kind of knocks them out of the way as she hits the ground, and kind of knocks the wind out of her. She's prone, and
Okay,
breathing
catch
hard,
me, Silverhorns.
like trying to catch her breath.
Apparently, she doesn't have my cat-like reflexes.
Neither does UA. I thought he had a misty step or something, but he doesn't. He's just gonna.
She spits at you with dirt all over her face and stuff like that, and she kind of like you can tell she's swearing, but you can't understand it because it's all
UA lands on
compounded
top.
by the potion thing.
All right.
I grace for the land on top of Silverhorns.
She's just kind of like
I'm gonna say you landed on top of her.
Okay, so who's jumping down next? UA.
UA.
All right.
Silverhorns got an 18 to catch me.
Oh, you're just gonna have Silverhorns catch you? Okay, well, okay. So Silverhorns catches you, no problem. All right, so we'll put you down there.
I'll wait.
You'll get
Gregor-
a nod from him.
Why don't we make Gold Sneezer go next and give him a athletics check at advantage?
Okay.
I think
Goldstein-
Gregor would kind of
Yeah,
be looking out for him.
yeah, that sounds good.
Check at advantage. Oh goodness gracious.
Wow.
Yeah, Gold Sneezer falls and does not do well. Make a dexterity save.
I will.
Actually,
Actually, he
strike. Wait. Strike that. You're gonna make a dexterity save for Gold Sneezer, possibly, but you're also gonna make an athletics check for Silverhorns to see if he can catch Gold Sneezer as well.
Okay.
Because I figure Gold Sneezer would be kind of waiting there to catch people, or not Gold Sneezer, Silverhorns. I mean, silver, gold. You know who I'm talking about.
Yep.
Gold horny.
Goldhorns. Silver Sneezer. All right. Okay. Dexterity save. He's good. He does a kind of a tilted kind of flip and lands upright, standing in
Silverhorns.
Silverhorn's hands if Silverhorns can catch him.
All right. Let me do the catch.
If not, he takes half damage. Nope. Silverhorns fails. All right.
All right.
It was because of the reaction. He just wasn't ready. He didn't know. He thought Silverhorn. He thought Gold Caesar was coming down the rope. So anyway.
So, as a bonus action.
So Gold Sneezer takes 3 damage.
Oh, okay. He'll take 3 damage. I was gonna say, as a bonus action, he'll Misty Step.
Who? Gold Sneezer?
Yeah.
You don't get a bonus action as you're falling. That's a reaction. If you have Feather Fall, that's a reaction spell.
I
You're saying that falling isn't an action?
Oh, your reaction
movement,
hitting the
isn't it?
ground. That's the
I
gravity.
wish. I wish he had Feather Brawl. I was looking for it.
No, it is. You would still get your bonus action that round, but your bonus action would happen at the end of the fall, considering you would fall 500 feet in 6 seconds.
Right.
I rolled for Thyron. He nat 20'd it.
Yep. He's fine. He goes down pretty easy. We'll put him down there.
He makes us all look bad.
He goes down one-handed with his sword and his shield in the other hand, kind of.
Wait, Jeremy?
I guess
It's
I'll try
flourish.
next.
Okay.
Might as well not stay up here.
All right. Oh, and Gold Caesar. We didn't put Gold Caesar down there yet. Okay, there we go.
Where's athletics?
Athletics.
If we're using the rope, don't we get advantage?
Advantage, yes. You get advantage. So roll it again for that, Apollo.
Athletics.
Ooh. Okay. Well. Okay. So not so good for Apollo. Make a dexterity save, Apollo. All right. You take 2 damage. Apollo does from the fall.
Okay.
And Apollo is down there. Oh, that's Callan. Hold on. You guys were on top of each other, kinda. There we go. Oh, what are you? Well, okay, what are you doing? All right.
I don't know. Did somebody move?
Yeah, I
Well,
moved.
yeah,
I
I
moved.
moved down there.
I moved Apollo, and then Apollo moved again. So I don't know what happened there, but anyway. All right. So then, Callan or Gregor?
Let's do Callan first. So this is athletics, right?
So we're doing.
Any way I can talk you into acrobatics?
I mean, if you want to do something fancy, sure.
I'm gonna use my feet, in a way to hold onto them as well as my hand and wrap it around my
Kind of repel,
waist.
repel down, do that spinny
Mhm.
thing that
Yeah, yeah.
Jackie Chan does.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes,
yeah.
exactly.
Okay,
That's what-
I'm good with that.
You're not gonna Cirque du Soleil it and go down head first?
No, he's like doing that thing where he wraps around his waist and then he spins down.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh yeah, nice. 24.
Yeah, okay. Flawless. People at the bottom are like, what the hell just happened? Or maybe a little bit of applause. Gold Caesar's smiling from ear to ear. He's like, most entertaining.
That's right. So Gregor also would get advantage, right? So and he would go next. Come on, Gregor, roll well. Well, there's a 14.
All right, and you're worried about Spike getting down, and then you realize he's standing beside you somehow. I don't know. You're like,
Yeah, well, he's part of the. He was waving to everyone with his tail as we went down together.
He's a blink fox.
yeah. Okay,
Is
so
14 good enough without getting caught?
yeah, 14 is fine. Yeah.
Okay, all right, good.
All right, so you guys are all down in the hole. There are 4 sarcophagi down here. There's a big long tunnel. Obviously, like it's still a little bit roughly hewn, but like way more hewn than like a normal just a natural tunnel. It's obviously
Handmade.
yeah, definitely made by humanoids, carved by humanoids. It's not dwarven level of stone cutting, but it's good.
We want to check these sarcophagi, make sure there ain't no creepy crawlies that are going to come after us.
Oh, I forgot there's one sarcophagus girl.
Yeah, we definitely gotta check the sarcophagus.
I couldn't help myself. 3 sarcophagi, 1 sarcophagus girl. Wait, that's going the wrong way. Never mind. Are you checking the sarcophagi?
Yeah.
Anybody? Okay. So how are you going about? Okay, so the craftsmen of the sarcophagi are obviously master craftsmen, master stone workers. They are all stone, and it is like I said, like beautiful work. You can tell that this sepulcher down here was made for the craftsman by the craftsman. You know, it was essentially their tomb, like as part of being the craftsman of Adric's Folly, they also got to be buried here.
Oh, okay, cool, awesome.
Do these things look like they've been opened anytime recently, or they look like they've been sealed for all time that they've been down here?
They look. One of them is slightly ajar. Um, they look like. Uh, they look like they've been moved, perhaps.
Okay.
Definitely start
Some
with
of them are slightly broken. The sarcophagi are
Right.
slightly broken. Um, uh, yeah, I mean, it it,
Okay.
it looks like, you know, that they've been disturbed. Yeah, definitely.
We'll start with the one that's ajar. For sure.
It's not a jar; it's a sarcophagi. Anyway, okay, all right.
Okay, the slightly ajar one. The slightly
It's not a jar; it's a sarcophagi.
sarcophagi.
Sarcophagi girl. Anyway, okay. Yeah. So, okay. You're gonna open it? Like, is that the one that's a jar? Okay.
Yep.
Um. Okay. Give me an athletics check. Only DC 10.
Like how he stepped down the tunnel.
Yeah, he starts hearing stone grinding. He moves out of the way. He
Oh.
will drag.
Only got a 9. Anybody want to help me?
Thyron will help. He's not too bad on the strengthy department here, and he's right next to you. So
Ellen's gonna help me open up sarcophagi.
Oh my gosh, you got a 9. What is with Silverhorns' athletics checks today, man?
I don't know. He's hit or miss today.
what check are we making?
Looking like a lot of miss.
Strength
25.
check or
Just
what?
10. Just 10 athletics. Yes, strength or strength athletics. Yep.
25.
All right. So who made that one? Oh,
Silverhorns
the
made it,
the
and
paladin
then
was
Thyron.
helping you. Okay, Thyron was helping you. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. Yeah. Okay, it busts open, and as it busts open, you see hands reach out and try to grab you.
All right, hands.
Sounds
Who got
about
that
right.
holy water?
If Fark is cold or what?
Has splash holy water a bonus action? Ugh.
Kill it with fire.
That's what the holy water is.
And whoop. Whoop. Okay, so yeah, do this.
Got a
Here.
paladin and we got holy water. All right. This should be easy.
As that happens, you, of course, several of the others break open, and
Yep.
zombies come pouring out of those. Well, two of the others, I should say. Come on, zombie. Uh-oh. I broke it. Why is this like that?
CUA, I even called it, didn't I?
Yeah. Hey, you is like, stand it back here.
Well, I knew
She goes,
that.
Fark
these
is
were
onto
gonna
something.
You clear the room out, I can blow them up. Just saying.
Okay, hold on. Weirdness is going on, man. Is doing that. Is doing that. That thing you do.
My cat said, my feline intuition kicked in that there was something amiss.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh,
And we're gonna
of
do.
course there's something amiss. There's 4 sarcophagi.
I started growing like a cat.
some sarcophagus girls.
And the sarcophagus. 3 sarcophagi and a sarcophagus.
The sarcophagus girl is empty though, so that's kind of good, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Or is it? Anyway, so yeah. So we're gonna roll initiative, and let's see, it's 6:48. We did start a little bit late,
Ooh,
but
okay.
it being 6:48, do we want to wrap up here before combat starts?
Probably.
And then we can
Yeah, I
just
do need to go.
get into combat right when we come back next time. 2 weeks, guys. We'll be back here. We'll be doing combat. Thanks for joining us here on Action Surge, where imagination collides with the roll of the dice. We battle fearsome foes and forge unforgettable memories. Go ahead. Yeah, you guys can roll initiative if you want. As this session draws to a close, remember the journey never truly ends. Keep rolling those dice and weaving those tales. Farewell, adventurers, and don't forget to check out Action Surge 5e on all the platforms, including Twitter, which is X now. But if you do X, be careful of your porn history. Anyway, but Facebook, YouTube. I think we're on Instagram as Action Surge 5e. Just look for us as Action Surge 5e on everything, and like and subscribe and all of that, and tell all your friends, please. And check us out here on Twitch and tell all your friends about that. And until next time, may all your actions
all your actions
May all your actions surge.
Goodbye. Goodbye now.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for joining.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Don't forget to write.